Hello there. I'm Mark W., and it's Thursday evening. Therefore, it's time for Mark W. Plays Old Games on a Thursday, also known as Old Goat. Old Goat stream, yeah. Tonight, I thought I would play some Atari 2600 games for myself. I mean, for you all, sure. It's all for you, not for my own entertainment. Um, and I thought I'd pick a theme, and why not a theme such as Activision games? Because Activision made some of the most awesome games for Atari 2600. And Stu is here. Hello, Stu. It was good meeting you the other day. And Stu says, "You did you just call me a goat?" No, I called myself the old goat, or my stream is called the old goat. Uh, yeah, what's there to say? Activision made a ton of good games. Um, and I have a massive Atari 2600 ROM library here. And as you can see, I'm basically hitting the scroll wheel as fast as it goes, and I've been doing that for like 20 seconds, and we're only at the C's, now we're at the D's, so I have to search through my massive library. One thing I can do is up top, I crop the screen a little bit. I can type Activision, and then any ROM that has Activision in the file name will show up, but it's not everything because I noticed I was looking for some of the major games like River Raid, and I didn't see it, and that's just because it just doesn't have Activision in the name. So we'll figure it out, or if you want to request a game that's not on this list, go for it. But the theme is going to be Activision. And yeah, so I don't know. I just had a test. It's kind of a test run. I launched Atlantis, and I realized though I played this game, but it might have only been the Intellivision version of Atlantis. So I'd never played this one. Also, I thought it was by uh, iMagic or Imagic. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. So that's a little bit puzzling to me. I guess it might have had multiple publishers. Um, for example, if I look up on Google Atlantis the video game, I will slide this over here. I find iMagic, which you can barely see right here, but a little bit. And as long as we're here on the Wikipedia page, let's find out if it was ever published by Activision. I don't know. It's not mentioned in in the body of the article. And yet at the bottom here it says something about Activision. So it's possible the file just renamed, misnamed, that is. But whatever. Sorry. A friend of mine I sent the link to just said, link to the stream. He said, now I need to go to the hospital. I'm like, wait, what? I have to check if he's okay now. He's probably watching now and he's just bluffing me and messing with me. Anyway, maybe he's not. I don't know. Hopefully he's okay. Uh, so yeah, I had a quite a, I'm not going to get too much into my personal life, but had quite a busy night last night. Not in a good way, but I was up late. Such, hey, Suna's here. Hello, are you going to the hospital? But anyway, long story short, I'm really tired, so I might just make this like an hour long stream or so. I've probably already spoken for like 10 minutes. But hello, Mr. Eric, and Stu says Atlantis is not by Activision. All right, so we'll skip that one. Thanks for confirming, Stu. Stu's probably the most knowledgeable person about retro games here. And so, if you have a question that only a Google search could answer, it's possible Stu might answer it before you get to Google. Eric Johnson, welcome, and Suna, welcome. Eric suggests Stampede. Yeah, Stampede's fun. I used to have that one back in the day. Why don't we play a little Stampede to start? And as you can see, I have multiple versions of the ROMs. This all came from a massive pack on archive.org, which, as far as I'm aware, they're only supposed to be putting like, public domain things on there, but you can find all this crazy stuff. Not sure if this is legit. Anyway, I'm gonna load the screen's a little cropped. I'm gonna load the most recent revision. I think that's what it means because it says 01, 02, and then cut off a little bit is 03. So I'm gonna load 03 right now, and here is Stampede. And what I found is every game fills my screen a little differently. I'm not gonna sweat fiddling with it too much. But yeah, in this game you are this cowboy with a lasso, and you're trying to lasso some cows, as cowboys do, I guess. You can, let's see, you can press the select button. Pretty much every Atari 2600 game, you press your select button and some number like this will increment. It usually means like a different variation of the game. Sometimes it's difficulty, and this one has 8 different levels. Let's just start at level 1. I think I actually played this a little bit on a recent stream, and it was harder than I remembered. By the way, one of the reasons I wanted to do an Atari 2600 stream is I want an excuse to use my new joystick. It is a just pretty much a USB joystick in the style of an old school one that you might use on, this very system, Atari 2600 or, or Commodore 64, computers of the era, 8-bit computers. It's called SpeedLink. It's by a German company. And yeah, I've just been looking for excuses to play with this. One of the things that, for the people who have viewed my streams a lot, if I play say a Commodore game, it's like an action game, or an Atari game, it's an action game, and I'm using this freaking gamepad, which is generally really good. I get really frustrated because I just can't move right using the analog stick or this D-pad. So I finally got this thing here. And Andy is here. Hello, Andy. And Andy said, "Did you just say SpeedLink?" Yeah, it's called SpeedLink. You can see it there, maybe if you have good eyes. SpeedLink. It's very clicky, so it's kind of a satisfying feel to click, but it's also quite loud. I wish it was like somehow a little less loud, but it's probably fine. And Sue says, I can confirm that I did indeed meet Mark in person. He is taller than you would expect. I don't know, how could you expect how tall I am based on just seeing my little mug in the corner? You can't, I guess you could assume I'm average by default or something. Anyway, why don't we be, Suna here is about my height, by the way. Suna Yi Gonzalez. But how do we start the game? Usually it's, what do you usually use this? I mapped all of the switches that are on the Atari console to my F keys, but my button doesn't start the game, and there's actually no start button on Atari. I thought there was, but I was looking at this thing here. Sorry, it's taking me a long time to actually start, but there's F1 console reset, F2 select, then we have L diff A and V, R diff A and V. I don't know what those mean actually. TV color and black and white. Uh, so I don't know. Let me mash buttons until something happens. Oh, we got black and white, folks. Hmm. Oh, here we go. F1 did. Okay. I think I'm playing. Yeah, there we go. Let me know if the game's too loud or anything. It looks like my levels might be a little bit high. Make it a little bit lower. You don't want to trip on the skull. Oh, I forget what you're supposed to do. I thought you could, yeah, you can bounce them with your body, but not the black ones, I guess. If you let someone pass, like I just did, is the game over right away? Or do you like, yeah, I think that's it. If any of them pass, it's game over. It's a pretty challenging game. And Stu says, my Atari back in the day wasn't this fancy. No mouse support and no remapping controls. Sure. You can miss one or two, says Stu. All right, let me try again. It might be that 3 I have at the top. Maybe I can only, maybe that's sort of my lives. I can lose up to 3. But yeah, the black ones you can't bump with your body. I think the other ones you can. And the black ones come at you fast. You see that one? You can see I can bump it with my body. So I give myself a moment. Ah! Oh man, oh man. Oh, I just lost. Jeez. It's a hard game, huh? And if this was an arcade game, I would have just lost 50 cents. Assuming they weren't mean enough to charge 50 for one play. In which case I probably wouldn't have put any quarters in the machine in the first place. Bump him. Bump them. Okay. This is a high intensity game here. Oh, that black mofo. Oh, get out of here, get out of here. game this high intensity. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to check the chat too. Oh, if I die so fast, I guess I can in a sense. All right, let's see. Stu said, although I was at an arcade the other day, most games were $1.50. What? Well, back in the day, I remember most games tended to be 25 cents, but some were 50. And then once in a while, you saw like a game that used a really elaborate kind of, probably a cabinet isn't even the right word, like some elaborate contraption, like a spaceship you would sit in and it would rotate. That would be like a buck or two or something like that. That's probably more like the 90s than the 80s. Anyway, let me see if I messed up my difficulty somehow. I think that's what Stu is suggesting. Maybe I did. No, it looked like I was on one. Jeez. Yes, yeah, Dragon's Lair was 50 cents because they could. And Ryan says, I remember 70-cent pinball games. By the way, welcome, Ryan. I think I neglected to say hello to you. I saw for a second I had 9 viewers, which is like, doesn't happen for me usually. So that's cool to see. Despite my very lazily and hastily put together thumbnail. You know, a lot of, when you check out, Christ. Anyway, I was gonna say is when you check out YouTube discussion, like there's like communities like I don't know, there's a Reddit subcommunity called or subreddit called NewTubers, and they're always talking about ways to get more views. And one of the crucial things they say is to have good thumbnails, and I am the worst at thumbnails. Stu said the game is unfair. I remember being able to last a lot longer than this though, but holy cow! I mean, it could be I'm simply misremembering, or I thought lasting like 90 seconds was awesome at the time. I'm sure there's some keys to it once you get the hang of it. You have some tricks to it. Oh, jeez. You probably need to take advantage of bumping as much as humanly possible, like just touching them. If you ever have to like urgently go anywhere, like in other words to rush to a black cow, you just bump everything out of the way. And you probably want to try to lean towards being in the center more if you're ever like idle-ish, because that way you won't, you're more likely to be able to reach a black cow that comes at you like that. Ah, I just missed 2 down there. Oh, you got 1 life left. No! Oh. One annoying thing is if you miss with the lasso, you have to wait for it to extend and retract before you can actually move. Ryan says my dad used to be really good at it. That's cool. One of these days I'm going to get my paddles hooked up. I have this special interface that it's essentially, they call it something like the something or other universal adapter. It handles all kinds of old school controllers, and the other end is USB, but the software setup can be a pain. Anyway, I guess I'll give this one more try and then move on. Stu said 37 points is a patch. Oh, jeez. I'm reading the chat and I missed the black one. It's your fault, Stu, for chatting so much. Yeah. I am, of course, joking. Sounds like I'm racking it in like really racking in tons of points. That the noise as there's total score increments is just going constantly. It sounds like I'm winning like a slot machine or something. But really, it's not a lot. It was like a lot of small increments, I guess. I'm assuming you get, yeah, you can listen for the sound. You can tell that, oh, thought I missed that one. You can tell like for the brown ones who are very slow, for example, I don't get much in the way of points. Yeah, eat that. I got the yellow and the tan or orange, whatever they're supposed to be. So I guess it goes black, yellow, tan, brown, from hardest and most valuable to the least valuable, I guess. Yeah. Oh shit, shit, shit. Okay. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Ah, damn. That's it. All right, 2144. Oh. So Stu said that it looks like you get an extra guy at 1,000. Yeah, that's probably true. Oh, 3,000 is a. Wait, you could get a patch for three. I finally get what you're saying. So Activision, I wish I had some, but I could show you guys what Stu's referring to. It just occurred to me. I didn't realize what he meant at first. But Activision used to let you they like had a program where you would excuse me, not a software program, but like a contest kind of a thing where you would submit photos of your high scores and they would send you a patch as a reward kind of a thing. And here's some of them just from a quick Googling. So apparently with 3,000 you can get a patch is what Stu's saying, which I feel like if I practice that for, you know, half hour I should be able to get that maybe. But it does really ramp up in difficulty quickly, so maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, look at this. 3,000 points and you get a patch. I remember taking pictures. My dad would kind of help with that of various games. I don't recall us ever getting a patch. I feel like at least 90% of the time we never sent in these things, and it's not always just Activision though. Sometimes other companies had their own contests or special systems or whatever. Um, yeah, Stu said there's a lot of luck in the positioning. I think you're probably right. Of course, a good player has to manage luck as much as possible, right? Right, the turn off Stampede, that was pretty fun, even though it's crazy difficult. Ah, yeah, unfortunately I don't have paddle set up yet. I wonder if it does work with the mouse though. Let me check into my emulator real quick. That would be cool if I could play Kaboom with the mouse, I guess. But they don't really say anything here about a paddle. So, yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, one of these days I'll figure out how to get my interface working. But yeah, I'll pick something unless anybody has a request. I kind of like this stupid game Freeway. I was just playing this with my daughter a few months ago. She thought it was a riot. I'm gonna play a little Freeway. It's more fun with two people, but you can play it single player too. Stu says, "I want to see what you pick." Sure. So this is Freeway. It's Why Did the Chicken Cross the Road? And Stu adds that this is by the great David Crane. Oh, cool. He's most famous, as I understand it, for Pitfall. Let me turn up my volume a little. So you can play this on various difficulty levels, like, again, like most Atari games. This one is pretty easy. It's all about how many times can you make the chicken cross the road. And ideally you have another player to play with, so it's fun to compete. But yeah, it's so easy on level 1. You just kind of, once in a while you make your chicken wait for a moment, but practically like you can just hold the joystick up. And there's a time limit. It doesn't tell you the time, but the scores at the top will start flashing when time is about to run out. And then at that point you have maybe 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds left to finish up. Make that one last bolt across the street. And of course, while you're playing this game, everybody has to make bad jokes about why did the chicken cross the road. This is like baby level Frogger, the way I'm playing right now. Stu says level 1 is Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. I don't get the reference. Is that actually what it says in the manual? I guess not. Crazy to think that once upon a time, Activision was a little guy standing up against a big bad giant, said Calder. Hey Calder, how's it going? Haven't seen you around in a while. But yeah, Activision was I don't recall the whole story. I'm sure like Stu could probably tell you all of it. But these were basically like a rebel group of game developers for Atari who formed their own company because they had some issues with Atari being big corporate bullies or something. I don't recall the detail. That was the first time I got hit by a car. As you can see, it just pushes you back a little bit. It's not actually, it doesn't actually, cost you a life. There's no concept of lives in this game. Nor does it set you all the way back to the start. It doesn't send you all the way back. It just knocks you back like 10 feet-ish. And Stu says it actually says that in the manual that is Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. Looks, we got the numbers flashing at the top. We got to make a run for it. Come on, get out of the way, car. Try to get another one in. Can we get one more after this? Nope. 27. All right, let's ramp up the difficulty a little bit. It can get really crazy. How many levels do we have? 8. All right, I'm not going to do every single one incrementally, but why don't we go to 4 and see how I can do? Might be getting a little cocky. It's pretty crazy. This is quite a difference you can see already. They're all trucks though. That's weird. But yeah, you actually have to be awake on this level. The first level is just like a snoozy, I can play while half awake. I am half awake, so that's why I'm barely able to spit out a sentence tonight. But yeah, this is waking me up actually. This might get me riled up or have trouble sleeping because I'll be so wired playing freeway on level 4 where I'm getting flattened by giant speeding trucks. But I got 27 on level 1, so presumably I'm not going to get 27 again. But we'll see how I do. Maybe I'll get I'm actually not doing that bad. I think I can probably pull 20. I think. Oop. Whew. Yeah, I was playing this with my 4-year-old daughter recently, and she didn't really do too well. She's not a big video game player, and she's only had four years on this earth so far. But she liked to fool around. We played Bubble Bobble recently too. Bubble Bobble, I feel like that's like a great intro game for young kids because they love like getting all the candy and ice cream and various foods that the game spits at you, and you get cute dinosaur characters. Oof. Okay, now I'm getting flattened. This is when the game nails you, when it's like one truck hits you into the next, and you lose all your rhythm and lose all your mojo. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna get 25 probably. Probably getting one more. I actually didn't do much worse. What did I have, 27 last time? Getting pretty close to 26 even here. All right, what are you guys saying in the chat? Hey, thanks for the likes so far, people. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of chatting going on. Okay. So basically, Stu told the story that the guys who founded Activision were David Crane, Bob Whitehead, Larry Kaplan, and Alan Miller. They noticed they were responsible for like 75% of Atari's revenue from cartridge sales in terms of games they designed. So they went to the boss, etc., wanted better pay. And they were told that they were as much responsible for the success as the guy who put together boxes. So they quit and formed Activision. Wow. So yeah, respect your talent, right? But hey, hello Mustang McCracken, who says Bubble Bobble is so much fun. Totally. All right. Yeah, cool. Thanks for chatting, guys, and joining. I appreciate all the activity. It's always fun when there's a lot of activity. But I'm gonna start a. Let's see. I was playing 4, level 4. Let's do. Should we try 6 or 7? I'll try 7. Probably crazy. Oh my goodness. What did I get just now? 20, 25 or 26? I'm gonna see if I can get even close to that. Oh my god. Yeah, this is okay. Oof. The speed changes of the cars. Look at that. That one's trying to kill me. That blue guy, the little blue one. A little compact. It's like it hates chickens. The driver's like, I'm gonna kill all the chickens across the road. I'm tired of that damn joke. Yes. Let's see. I'll call it a win if I can get let's say 18. Oh. important not to get in your own head like, oh my god, this is so dangerous. I'm gonna lose. Oh, not rushing, right? If you rush it, you get flattened. Really though, you don't get flattened. This chicken is pretty indestructible. The chicken just faces a minor setback every time it gets hit by a car. Or even if it's an 18-wheeler. Just like, you just delayed the inevitable foolish car. I will cross this road, for it is my destiny. Alright, let's see if I can get that 18. I'm at 10 currently. Oof. Getting a little overconfident maybe. Now I'm getting killed. Go, go, go. Personal goals, right? Gotta get 18. Oh. But really the variation in speed makes all the difference in the difficulty. Oh! See that? I couldn't predict that. Oh. I was staring at the top 2 lanes that I neglected to look at the one I'm in. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that was a good clean run. 14 is still pretty good even if it ends right now. I think I can get 18 probably. 15. Oh, no, I'm gonna get probably 16. Maybe not even 16. I think it's pretty good still. Yeah, 16. Okay. This was the original Crossy Road, says Stu. Yeah, that's true. And Cauldron says the car beeps actually sound quite good for Atari. Yeah, it's a good sound. Beep, beep, beep. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that for our friend Freeway by Activision, 1981. That's a fun game. And what else shall we play? Kung Fu Master with Activision? That's probably another incorrectly named file. Here's another game that's kind of a fun 2-player one where you're competing, but you're not like directly interacting per se. I guess you are a little bit, but it is Fishing Derby. And I've played this on this stream before, I recall, briefly. I mean, you don't sit here and play a marathon session of Fishing Derby usually. But yeah, you're these fishermen with very poor posture, sitting on your bums, um, fishing, and there's a shark. You gotta watch out for the shark because when you're just sitting on a dock fishing, there's always sharks in the water. But Stu says I streamed this one before, and Ryan says one of the best at my dad and I's favorite. And Eric says I bought Fishing Derby cheap at a garage sale, loved it, cool. And Cauldron said this is fun to play with the buddy for sure, with a buddy. What else? Wow, a lot of chat going on. Cauldron says River Raid is a must, so we'll do that for sure during the stream. Don't expect much of in the way of skill of mine in River Raid, but let's check the levels we got here. Just 1 or 2. Oh, that's just if you're playing 1 or 2 players. I guess if you pick one as an AI opponent, using the term AI loosely, you can press the button to reel the fish in faster. They look like goldfish crackers, by the way. And if the fish on your line is touched by the shark, you lose the fish. Whoa, 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 whoa. The deeper you go, catching a fish, the more points you get. So I actually didn't want to catch that one, but that's all right. And they actually give the guy on the right a deeper fish. I'm not sure if his one gets more points. I guess I can get it. Yeah, I can get it still. But it tends to be more on the right side. Reel him in. Get out of here, Sharky. Oh, no, go away, go away. Yeah. When the shark is right above your fish that you're reeling in, you kind of try to... First of all, you don't hold the button because you want to slow down the reeling, but you can't stop the reeling. And sometimes you just kind of wiggle it back and forth. You got him. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh no! Go, 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 come on, come on, come on. Why is it not working? Oh, reel him in. Computer is catching up to me. I had a little bit of a slump, I guess, for a moment. Was it the first person to 99 wins? I think that's it, right? Or 100? Probably 99. I think I'll get there. Up, 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 up. Come on, button, do something. Yeah, sometimes the button doesn't do anything. I don't know why. I think because the fish is too rowdy. Go, 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 go. Got this. Come on. Oh, here we go. That's game. Woo. Okay. 229 watching again. Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it so much. And let's see what else you guys say. Ryan says, I really hope when the Amico comes out. Like, oh, God, don't start with the Amico again. And Stu says, Amico's going to have the license to this and Custer's Revenge. Ah, jeez. So, yeah, we saw Pat the NES Punk, by the way, at the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo. I met up with Stu here, by the way, there. And we had never met before. And so it was cool saying hi to him. And we watched actually my son play an AI bot of Super Smash Melee, I think. It was like an indestructible or an unbeatable AI bot. That was pretty funny. But yeah, we saw Pat the NES Punk doing his thing. And I was joking that we should, say Tommy Tallarico rules or something. Anyway, yeah, let's give this another round. Is there a higher difficulty? I don't think there is. Let's mess with all the buttons. So, one or two player. Now, I'm curious about this setting. Was it the case that if you played an Atari game on a black and white TV, obviously the color is going to be translated to black and white, but did it like somehow look worse than if you used black and white mode? And that's why they gave you the black and white mode? I don't really understand the purpose of it. But maybe that's the case. It would just look not as good if it was color translated to black and white, sort of. So I am getting a request for Hero, and let's see. Calder says, was it you or Mainmeister who played Larry Miller Activision games Enduro and Spider Fire? No, that must have been Mainmeister. Um, I don't think I've even heard of Spider Fighter actually, but yeah, maybe I'll give some of those a try. But be right back, guys. I got to turn up my air conditioner a little bit. It's pretty hot in here, and through the wonders of Bluetooth, I can get up and walk while still saying stupid things to you. All right, yeah. So I was trying to see if there's like a harder difficulty I can pick, but I guess there isn't unless I find a human opponent, the most dangerous opponent, man. There are ways you can play old school consoles over the internet. There are special tools for that, and so you could probably rig up something where two of us play this online. It's kind of hilarious in a way, but also pretty awesome in a way. I used a tool like that back in the day to play like a four-player beat 'em up style game. I think it was Dungeons and Dragons or something, or The Simpsons. That was so awesome. Yeah, yeah. He's actually keeping pretty good pace with me, the computer. Get it, get it. Got it. Eat shark. What I need is the fish from Shark to bite the shark's tail until it dies. Oh, I'm actually losing. Shoot. I was like too overconfident saying I wish there was a higher difficulty level because this game's so easy. And now I'm losing. Well, I caught up again, but go 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 go. I guess the computers are pretty good challenge in this game. Okay, we only need 5 more, so I think this one will do it. Oh, unless I do that. Okay, this will do it if I can not hit the shark, avoid the shark. Get out of the way, shark. Here we go. Woohoo! That was a close one, 99 to 92. And so, let's see. Stu says originally about Hero, it was a Zeppelin instead of a helicopter, and it was called Zero. Is that true? I never know when Stu's messing with me or not. Seems plausible, though. Ryan said before that it was a Roman emperor and it was called Nero. And Eric addressed my question about the black and white. He said the Switch was game specific. It had to be coded to use black and white friendly colors. Cool. And in later games, it was used as an extra game input. Okay. And Stu was messing with me. Okay. And Stu did play online games on emulators with some tool as well. That's awesome. All right, so that's Fishing Derby, and I won by a score of 99 to 92. Pretty close. But I could play Hero. That's usually considered one of the best games by Activision, if not for the entire system. I had it on Commodore only, I think, and I thought it was pretty good, but it never really blew me away. I don't know. Maybe it's just a pretty in-depth game for Atari 2600. Some games they would do this when you would load the game, it would like show everything in black and white. Then you would start it up and suddenly it's in color, like I guess like the Wizard of Oz. Okay, so I'm hitting my various switches that I forget what their meanings are. None of them do anything, so let's press F1. That doesn't do anything either. Fire button. That doesn't do anything either. Hmm. Something wrong. Let's reset. Okay, nothing's working. Hooray! Let's try a different ROM. Gotta love emulation, right? Stu said, yeah, it's advanced for Atari, and it came out sort of late and after a lot of people had already left the system, so it became like a hidden gem that people hadn't played. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's try this alternate hero. I don't know. That was O1. This one is called B1. Just looking at the file names. This one shows a black screen. I wonder if somehow I'm totally making stuff up. Was Hero like only compatible with, or did it have like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. If there's some reason it might be so complex that it's not compatible with a normal emulator unless it specially handles this game or something like that. Like maybe it had an extra memory bank and had to do special bank switching, which maybe the emulator doesn't support. Just totally making up stuff. But yeah, I'm having trouble getting Hero to work. I tried two different ROMs of it. I have the PAL versions, two different PAL versions. I'll try that. All right, this one looks like it's not in black and white, so maybe that's promising. And the whole Activision thing at the bottom is happening. Oh, I think I started. No, I did not start. Now I started. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I had this for Commodore, and it was what the heck do you do? I don't remember. You can shoot like that. Okay. Not up. Not up was to fly. Okay, it's not. Oh, you can press down to drop dynamite. Okay. Oh, you have to get a little running start. Look at that. You got to get a running start to fly. That's pretty cool. How do I get over these walls? Do you have to shoot them? I guess you got to do that, probably. Okay. Yeah, I like barely remember this. I remember rescuing people. I guess we can just do this off the bat now that we know what to do. Kill spiders, blow that up. Not sure if you need to blow that up. There's two paths. That looked like a bat from Pitfall 2. It looks like I did have to go to the left, because you see at the right, there's dead end. I'm assuming you can't blow up that wall. Blow it up. Whoa, it's dark. Is that a lamp right here? I just shot the lamp and didn't do anything. I guess shooting a lamp isn't going to turn it on. Not even sure if it is a lamp. Oh, I got killed by the spider guy. Oh. It's gotta be something to do with that thing, right? You touch it, nothing happens. I tried shooting it already. Let me try again. It helps if I'm sure if I'm actually hitting it, right? Yeah, it doesn't respond to anything. The only other option is dynamite. I don't think that's going to do anything. Stu says you turn it off permanently. You need to avoid the light. Okay, so if you touch a light, it turns off and that's it. It's not coming back on. Thanks for the tip, Mr. Stu. Can you shoot these guys, by the way? They're always like crouched on the ground, so I can't test it, but I'm assuming probably not. Touch the light again. Oh, snake. Oh, I should have just gone. Oh. Oh, full of surprises, this game. Oof. Where is Arturo, Ryan? I don't know. Earlier this week, Arturo and I, and also last weekend, were busting our butts with work, and I hope he didn't like work himself sick. You said the snake's gonna bite your junk. What's with this wall? I feel like you probably just can't touch it. Can't touch this. Let's see if I can bomb it. I'm just gonna not touch it. Oh, one day I'll learn about it. But can I even avoid those? Maybe if I hug the left when I go down. I don't think I can avoid them. This guy's gonna bite my junk like Stu said. Let's try. Oh, he bit my foot at least. That's better than what Stu suggested. All right, that's the game. That is Hero. As you can tell, I'm not exactly good at it. But let's give it another try. What does Hero stand for? It stands for... We used to like acronyms in the 80s. You know, something that always stand for the heroic element of robotic overlord. No, it's helicopter emergency rescue operations, says Stu. Thanks. That makes a lot more sense than what I just said. Take that, baddie. But it's kind of interesting. You might not know, if you don't know this game or the physics of it, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to tell you when I press up. I'm letting go of the stick. Now I'm pressing up. See, it takes a while for him to propel upward. You have to overcome the inertia, I guess, of gravity. And Stu says the character's name is Roderick Hero, aka our hero. Oh, isn't that cute? This time I hugged the left and I missed the lamp. Cool. There was a in that game for Commodore called Lazy Jones, there was one mini game that was based on this one. Based on Hero. And for those who don't know, Lazy Jones is this ridiculously silly and fun Commodore game where you're this guy named, I guess, Lazy Jones in like a hotel or something, and you're walking in all these rooms, and each room there's a special video game. That was dumb. And the video game is like, it's kind of like WarioWare, although Wario came a lot later, like where it's a micro mini game, something you play in like less than a minute usually. And there's one game in that where you're a helicopter dude, like in this. Where am I going? Oh. Let's see if I can do this right. With the physics, it's hard. Gotta get used to how to... I guess, well, let me just practice a little bit. I guess if you just hold down, he'll go down straight. No, he doesn't. It takes a moment to shift from... I'll tell you when I press down now. Ready? I'm holding up. Now I'm gonna press down. So it takes a moment to react. I should have gone to the left, Susan. Oh well. Boop, 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 boop. Cauldron says that yes, it's true. Lazy Jones was coded by David Whittaker, who is more famous for his video game music. Absolutely. And one of his songs from Lazy Jones was sampled by some group called, I think, Zombie Nation. No, that might have been their song. I forget if it was the song or the group's name. One of them was called Zombie Nation, and it just directly sampled Lazy Jones. And it became popular. They play at like arena sports games and stuff. And there was a whole like legal thing, and I think they paid David Whittaker some undisclosed amount of money for it. I'm sure everybody here has heard it, whether you know it or not. Yeah, played it every hockey game. That's right, Ryan. It was kind of bonkers the first time I heard it. Oh, it was in this era of like, I want to say like, oops, shit. Okay. There was this era in like the late 90s-ish where I used to listen to my local rock station, K-Rock, and they would have this like techno hour. Because techno was so big that even you would see techno everywhere as they would call it. And so my rock station was playing techno music, and then I suddenly hear Lazy Jones like a decade after I had last even played the game, and I was driving my car, and I like almost crashed my car. I was so shocked. Oh, I'm dead. I heard Lazy Jones randomly during the techno hour, and I died. All right, definitely a deeper and more complex game than you would find on Atari usually. Yeah, good game. I got to level 7 apparently. I don't know how many there are. I'm assuming that was just like a relatively small fraction of the whole game. And there's a lot of ha ha ha's in the audience because I blew off my ball. Says Stu. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it at that as far as Hero goes. Cool game. It is a little frustrating getting the hang of the controls, like as I was demonstrating going up and down. But I kind of like that it's not just you can freely move however you want. There's some element of fighting the physics. Frostbite is a good Activision game. Excuse me, says Ryan. Yeah, let's give it a try. I never played this one. I think I loaded it recently just to try it. Yeah, I just saw this screen just to test that my emulator was working, and I don't know what I'm doing here. It looks like I'm probably that dude with a big furry hat, and what am I trying to jump on these like ice sheets? That doesn't sound very safe, but let's try it. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. So I didn't have to press any button to jump initially, but I think I have to press a. Just then I did not press a button. Oh, look at that. Oh, you don't go left and right. You don't go. You don't go left and right. But you press the button to change the direction these ice pad thingies are moving, and then you just jump down. You have to avoid killer. They look like the chickens from Freeway, except they're blue. Gotta avoid killer chickens, blue chickens, and I don't know. I guess I gotta do that. And yeah, now press down here. Okay, and now I have to go back up and get that gray gray rectangle. No, I don't know what's happening. Do I go down? No, I can't go down. Wait, what's going on? But the button doesn't work anymore. Oh, you only have so many uses of the thing that switches the direction. Okay, I'm dead now. But you can see it shows like number of degrees. Maybe that's my body heat slowly draining. And I don't get what I'm supposed to be doing though. Am I supposed to turn them all blue, kind of like Cubert? Yeah, then you do it again, I guess. I got 9 degrees, 8 degrees. I'm about to hit freezing, folks. Oh, all right. Let's try it again. and walk to the side if I deem that to be better. Am I like building something up there? What is going on? Am I building an igloo or something? It's a gray thing being built. Uh-oh. I use my button thing. I think I can probably go a lot faster, right? I'm just getting used to it, but... Oh, whoa, I thought I died just there. 8 degrees, no, 6, 5. Oh, I'm supposed to get in the damn igloo, right? Okay. Let's go up and get in the igloo. Fast, fast, fast. No, I didn't have enough time. Okay, but it's there. What do I go in? Yay. That's how you beat a level. Oh, cool. Neat. Now I understand the premise of the game. And now I have smaller sheets of ice to deal with. And there's fish. Oh. We have to deal with the... Oops. Oh, I thought it was a goner. I have to deal with the chickens from Freeway and the fish from Fishing Derby. They're all trying to eat my frozen corpse. Oh, you get the fish. Wait, what? You get the birds too, and I was just assuming they kill you? Maybe you do. I'm waiting for Ryan to tell me what to do. Let's reverse it. Getting too low on temperature here. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, too late. All right. We have our igloo. We can go. Oh, I think I'm cutting off the right a little bit. Sorry about that. Got crabs now, too. So yeah, can I... Oh, the crabs push you off. So you can touch the fish for points. The crabs push you off. And what do these birds do? I think I missed it before. The birds push you too. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give it another try. I think I have a handle on the game now, or at least the basic concept down. And now I know you can pretty much zip along pretty quickly. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Turn around. Oh, shit. Oh, well. So much for having a handle on the game. Okay, let's get out of here. Into the igloo. To warm my toasty buns. I appreciate all of you joining tonight. It's always fun when there's a full house. Let's get some fishies. Yeah. Giving me points, these fishies. Alright. Sweet. How have I never played this game? It's pretty neat. Hey, Mad Commodore, how's it going? Mad Commodore says somebody converted this to Commodore 64. That's pretty cool. For some reason, this feels like a game I would see on in television. I don't know why I feel like that. Okay, now we have the large sheets of ice again. Oh, I thought for sure I had missed that. Oh man, the crabs are nasty. I'm sure Stu's gonna make a joke about that. Somewhere in there there's a joke. Thanks for joining, Mad Commodore. I guess, is Commodore your favorite, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Your favorite old school computer, perhaps? It's totally bungling it now. Thank you, that's what I was looking for, Stu. Hey, Mark, you had crabs. Oh. And Ryan says, a bear comes around eventually, be careful. Oh, is it like Ski Free when the abominable snowman gets you eventually? I'm going to give this one more try. Let's go. F1's not doing it suddenly. Oh, I got to click on the window. That would help. All right. Get away, chicken. Chicken, fight like a robot. You know, I gotta say, I think 12 concurrent viewers is my might be my maximum. There were some times where I would get lucky on like a Vectrex stream or even a game book stream and have a lot of people, but I think 12 might be my record. And I'm in case it isn't clear, I am a very small time streamer, so to be excited by 12 is like, wow. Mad Commodore says 11 was his max. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. Let's catch up on the chat. Cauldron says, Mark, you have the man who has more C64 content on YouTube than anyone else in the world in your chat right now. Really? How much do you have, Mad Commodore? Like hundreds of Commodore videos or something? And does MameMeister do more? No, MameMeister mixes it up too much. He plays a large variety. Oof. Thousands of videos, 5,000 odd videos. It's all Commodore. That's amazing. That would be like if you took my entire childhood and record every Commodore game I had, like every Commodore game I played. You could probably make 5,000 videos of it. Oh, there's the bear that Ryan was talking about. And there's some. What are those things? Evil Pac-Man creatures. Are those the Langoliers? The Langoliers are coming for me. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, the Langoliers! Watch out! Okay, let's go. Sneak past the polar bears. It's like sneaking past the Marshmallow Man in Ghostbusters. Sneak past the Langoliers, the bears. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I'll check out your channel too, Mad Commodore. That sounds fun. Oh, you can jump diagonally, I think I just realized. Or possibly steer laterally, in, like mid-air. Hmm. Yeah, you can totally jump diagonally, huh? That changes everything. I mean, early on it doesn't really matter, but now the jumps, you know, you need to make more difficult jumps, so it's definitely good to know. Why is the door flashing? It's got a nice fire going in there. That'll keep me warm. Get out of here, polar bear. Oh, the polar bear is keeping a tight watch there, though. Look at that. I gotta get really far to the right, perhaps, and then... Oh, no, it's coming for me. Oh! I thought he was gonna, like, just kind of follow his usual path and maybe bounce back before he touched me, but it went after me. All right, that's a cool game, yeah. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit. Cauldron said a fair amount of Mad Commodore's videos are like an hour long. Holy crap, really? And a fair amount. Sorry, he said that there aren't thousands of 1 minute short. I'm accidentally pinning things in the chat. Sorry, I don't really mean to be doing that. I can't use a web browser apparently. And Stu said this game is better with the music from Mad Commodore's homepage playing in the other tab. Okay. And Mad Commodore says he also has all sorts of it: VCS, 7800, NES, Atari ST, Amiga, VIC-20, Amstrad, 8-bit, etc. Probably 85% Commodore. That's cool. Awesome. Last week on this stream, I played Adventure Construction Set. That's a fun one. Speaking of Ghostbusters, is here. I can't imagine it being as good as like the computer counterparts on 2600. I kind of want to play Kaboom, but I don't have a paddle set up yet. That kind of sucks. How about did we have a request or should I just pick something? Let's see. I'm scrolling a little bit. And Mad Commodore said earlier that my username is a character on an old Atari 800 XL advert. Oh, interesting. Phoenix, please, says Mad Commodore. Is that an Activision game, Phoenix? I'm doing only Activision games tonight. I'll have to Google it real quick. I don't think it was Phoenix. What? Activision was it? That's a Taito game, but maybe you weren't aware of the theme. That's okay. Okay, let's pick something else. Yeah, no problem if you didn't know. Let's see. How about let's just do River Raid. I'm not good at that game, but we gotta play it. It's a good one. Okay. Apparently the water is purple. No, that's the land actually. But I'm assuming that when I start, it's gonna fix its color scheme. All right. Yeah, this game's pretty intense. Let's go. Oh, it's still messed up the color. Is it normally like this on Atari? 2600? Or do I have some weird version? I did not do most of my river rating on 2600. I don't think. I feel like this looks very familiar actually. Down to the pixel size and everything. It must have a weird ROM or something, or maybe the colors are always like this. I don't know. I did not blow up the bridge. Oop. Ah. Okay, I'm not going for that ship. Some games you actually shoot the fuel to obtain it. I'm thinking of like Scramble, Caverns of Mars. In this game, if you shoot it, you lose it. You gotta touch it. Imagine that. You have to actually not blow up the fuel to fill up your vehicle with it. Sweet. Yeah, I appreciate all this viewership again, by the way. It's fun to know I have I'm not gonna say a huge crowd. I mean, that would be overstating a little bit. But it's all good. I feel like if I ever had a huge channel, like with 500 viewers at once, you'd have to deal with a lot more like trolls, and it would be a lot less personal. So maybe this right here is like the perfect crowd even. Oh, I should have gone the left lane. Oh, doubly so. I mean, really. I think I would have liked that better if it was like you miss out on some fuel if you don't go left, but you don't just die. But that's the way it is. All right, River Raid. Mad Commodore played a lot of it on his friend's Atari 800. Ryan had Activision Casino as a kid too. Activision Casino? I don't think I played that one. Let me check it out. And Cauldron says Enduro. Yeah, I'm gonna play that. I don't think I've ever played it, but strangely, I feel like I might have the physical cartridge. Oh, I should give this another chance, right? So, am I crazy about these colors, or is this really how it was? I'm gonna try another River Raid ROM. Yeah, look at this. This looks normal. It looks like I'm not on, Neptune or something. Cool. All right, let's go. River Raid with normal colors. River raiding on Earth. Is there any benefit to zooming forward? Accelerating? Do you get a bonus or something? And do you use more fuel to accelerate? I don't know if you do. You can't get too trigger happy in this game when you blow up the fuel. Like that. I'm enjoying my new joystick. If I were playing this on my gamepad that tries to be like a PlayStation controller, I'd be not super happy right now. Yeah. I bungled that one. Did it go the wrong way again? No. That was just a nice fuel bonus that I missed. Ah. It's kind of satisfying shooting up the bridges. It has a really boom effect to it. Flashes the screen a little bit. So what platforms had River Raid? Was it? I feel like it was a lot of platforms, right? It was on I don't know every single one, but it was on this. Obviously, it was on I think in television. It was on Atari 8-bit computers, probably Commodore 64 too. Was it on NES? I doubt that. Is there any Activision game for NES? There was that Pitfall. What was it called? The Mine Adventure that I think stuck. I don't know if it was Activision anymore at that point, but that was on a lot of consoles in like maybe 1990ish or late 80s. Oh, I think I had a decent little bit of a run there. Ah, crap. All right, I think that's it for me. Okay, Ryan is leaving. See you, Ryan. Thanks for joining. Let's catch up some more on these things. Yeah, we can play a little bit of Enduro. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, the colors were out on the other stream. Mm-hmm. On the other ROM, I mean. And Cauldron is having his cigar break. Woohoo! Nice. That's his trademark during our stream when he's like, I'm watching on my phone now because I'm outside smoking a cigar. What else? Mad Commodore, or Eric actually says Commodore 64 had it for sure. Mad Commodore says I had a VCS from summer 1980. What a life-changing thing it was. And Mustang McCracken says I love 2600 explosion sound. Yeah, why does it sound so cool on Atari? That's like probably the single best sound on Atari. That also the horns beeping in Freeway was pretty cool. And Mad Commodore says Pitfall was on Windows 95 famously, and he's also smoking. All right, I'm gonna put away River Raid for now. And let's see what else can we play. Death Race. I have a River Raid hack called Death Race. But we're playing legit Activision games tonight. We're trying to. Oh yeah, Enduro. Let's play that. Here we go. Enduro. Yeah. Okay. I remember this vaguely. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up a manual because you might have to like shift gears or something, and I want to look up what I'm doing. Enduro the game. You're about to enter the race of your life. It says as soon as it loads. National Enduro rules and regulations. Huh. Let's make it a little bigger. Strap on your goggles, sink into your seat, oh, and leave all your fears in the pit. You're about to enter the race of your life. You'll be required to pass lots of cars each day. Through sun and snow and fog and ice, sunrise to sunset, as fast as you can, as long as you can. Welcome to the National Enduro. Hook up your video game system. Follow the manufacturer's instructions. With the power off, plug in the game cartridge. I'm learning a lot here. Turn the power on. If no picture appears, check your connection. Blah, 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 blah. Use the left controller switch. Difficulty switch and game select are not used. Good to know. To start, press game reset switch. The choice to controller is held with the red button in the upper left position. All right, yeah, etc., etc. Okay, here we go. Left or right to move. Red button is your accelerator. Good thing I happen to have a red button. It's actually accurate. Uh, the longer you keep it depressed, the faster your car goes. To coast at a constant speed, press the red button until the desired speed is reached. When you release the button, the speed will be maintained. Hey, this Atari game had cruise control before cars did, I think, or before it was popular. To slow down, release the red button and apply the brakes by pulling the joystick back. Passing cars. The number of cars you pass is posted at the beginning of each day in the lower right corner. 200 the first day, 300 on subsequent. Each time you pass a car, the meter counts off by one. When you pass the required number of cars, green flags appear, but keep going. All additional miles are added to your total. You'll move on to the next day when the present day begins. If you don't pass the required number of cars by daybreak, the game ends. And there's special features. Time of day. From dawn till the black of night, you'll be on the road. Pay attention to how, to pay attention to the lighting and scenery. It represents the time of day, letting you know how much time is remaining. And use caution at night. You can only see the tail lights of the other cars. Weather conditions keep changing. This is pretty advanced too for an Atari game. Can you hang in through the ice and fog? A white, icy road means your car will be less responsive to your steering. A thick, fog shrouded screen gives you less time to react. This sounds dangerous. I shouldn't be racing in this weather. But do we have snow? We have ice. It said days and miles. A realistic odometer registers the miles you've covered. Beneath the odometer is the day indicator, which keeps track of the number of days you've been on the enduro circuit. When the race is over, the mileage on the odometer and the day on the indicator represent your racing results or score. Increasing difficulty, the race gets tougher with each new day. The other cars travel faster and spread out across the road more and more, making it harder to pass them. Getting the feel of enduro racing. In preparing for a race, every pro driver checks out the course. Should I check out this course? Is it important? Be sure to do the same thing. Get to know the timing of the weather and light. Okay, they're just saying that you have to memorize it by playing it a lot. Learn how your car responds to the touch. Slow down on the ice and keep your eyes on the patterns of cars in the distance. Drive defensively, since the other cars will not get out of the way. The fog will really test your reflexes. You'll need to slow down and develop a rapid steering response to make up for the limited visibility. And join the Activision Roadbusters. Do you have the drive, the stamina, the grit to endure this race for 5 days or more in real time? If so, an on-screen, it says on-screen. I like typos, they're fun to spot. Racing trophy will pop up before your very eyes. Now you can join the Roadbusters and really start breaking records. Send us a photo of the TV screen showing your winning race results along with your name and address, and we'll send you the official performance emblem. Here's some more tips from Larry Miller, the designer of Enduro. Larry Miller is a powerhouse game designer with a PhD in physics. When he isn't designing games, he may be sailing, skiing, or playing the piano. His most recent hit was Spider Fighter. And this is a quote: "The best way to outlast the other drivers is to pace yourself. You won't survive long if you stay at maximum speed because you'll keep hitting other cars. Go only as fast as it takes to pass the required number of cars each day. If you can choose between steering into the side of the road or hitting another car, always steer into the roadside. It's just a minor setback and you won't lose as much time. Also, it's always better to go around diagonally paired cars than to squeeze between them. But if you must squeeze between them, keep your speed just above theirs and be careful." Yeah, okay. Here's another tip. If you approach a group of cars that are really blocking the road, slow down. Let them disappear back into the distance ahead of you, then accelerate. When you meet up with these cars again, they will probably have changed their positions. I hope you enjoy the National Enduro as much as I enjoyed designing it. Drop me a card from your next pit stop. I'd love to hear from you. And please remember to fasten your seat belts. This is Larry Miller beside a 1934 Invicta, one of only five remaining in the world. And this was back then, like 40 years ago. I wonder how many are remaining today. And from the time man learned to drive, he learned to race. And nothing has captured all the challenge and romance of that free-spirited sport, like the long-distance endurance race. The romance of racing. How do you race across the ocean like this? Okay, that's the end. All right, that was a fun manual. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. A lot of chatting, so I can't read it all. Mad Commodore says, "Was everybody's favorite VCS game?" Oh, that's a good question. Phoenix is quite good. All right, let's just play. Mad Commodore says, actually, the day-night fog effects are awesome. Rob says, do you really think Atari 2600 compared to Intellivision in 1980? I liked Oh, geez, I don't want to get into you know, a religious war, but I liked Intellivision quite a bit, and probably more than Atari. But Atari has a lot more games, more to explore, and the Intellivision controller is killer on your thumbs after too long. Although there are alternate controllers you can get, I suppose. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Utopia. It's a fun game. I introduced my son to it even. For a while, it was our Sunday evening tradition to play some Utopia. It kind of stopped though. I started recreating Utopia actually. I have a project I'm actually actively working on to recreate Utopia in Inti Basic, which is an Intellivision programming language. And my goal is to basically recreate it and then from there maybe add like a butt ton of optional features. Okay, I'm not doing so well. I'm getting excited talking about Utopia. Let's pass some cars. I'm tentatively naming my remake. I don't think I can actually like sell it or distribute it. Maybe I can. I don't know. I might just play it by myself with my son. But I'm tentatively calling it W-Utopia because you know I'm Mark W. W. I can't drive it now. So I have to pass how much? 153 more cars. I think I got to take it easy more often. I'm holding the button down. The man said not to do. Okay, 132. Ah. Take it a little easier. Take it a little easier. Except when there's still cars. Kind of reminds me of a Vectrex game, Hyper Chase, but this is probably a little more detailed. The weather and everything is night and day. Hyper Chase is pretty fun. Oh, this looks like another game. This looks like Night Driver now. Oh, shoot, man. Can I get through? Oh, it's nighttime, so this is like the final stretch, I think. Once the sun comes up, it's over, and I've got 76 more cars to pass. I gotta stop crashing. Funny thing is that I feel like I had this game. I feel like I have this physical cartridge, but I don't really. I remember the graphic of the car. I don't really remember playing this game in the fog and stuff like that. I think I'm kind of confused. Maybe I just have an incomplete memory of it. Yeah, this fog is nasty. Wow. This is a pretty good game though. It's pretty different for a racer, I feel like. I did it! Woohoo! Yeah, Hyper Chase does. Oh, didn't get a breather there. That's right. Even when you get the green flag, it's supposed to keep going. But yeah, I think with Mad Commodore said that Hyper Chase has really sensitive controls. That's totally true. Totally true. Yeah. It looks beautiful though. I love the Vectrex. I'm a huge Vectrex. I gotta remember I can pull back on the stick to brake also. Okay, so it's the next day. We have a new car tally of 300 cars passed. misjudged that a little bit. Okay, we got snowy conditions. Don't don't uh don't speed in the snow, everybody. Don't eat the Yellowstone. You won't do that. Oh man, it's rough. Yeah, you're really sluggish to move. No, it's not even like a slippery feel. It's just sometimes it's slippery. Look at that. Sometimes it's slippery. Sometimes it's just kind of very sluggish. Like okay, the snow just ended. So that's cool. And does anybody ever feel like their reflexes aren't what they used to be? I feel like that every time I play old games on the third disc. I feel like it's the usual kind of story. I might be a little bit wiser, but reflexes are down. However, I'm not so sure about the wisdom given that I keep getting overconfident and going too fast. But it's already nighttime and I still have 135 to go, so I'm assuming I'm going to fail now. Let's see what I can do. Do my best. Oh, alright, I got fog. This is where it's really hard. I really hate the fog. Fog is tough. Oh, got trapped in the corner there. Uh-oh. Time's running out. That's not the way to... Alright, I'll see if I can get to 50 at least. Can I get to 50? Before the sun comes up. Making little goals for yourself is good. Alright, I got to 50. Okay, 38 left. Not bad. I would say it's my first try, but I feel like I might have played it before. I'm just not sure. Alright, that's a cool game. Yeah, pretty neat. Okay, that was Enduro from 1983, said Mad Commodore. Thanks for conveniently mentioning that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna read every message in the chat, but let me catch up on some of this. Do do do. Cauldron says that even though Intellivision was his family's first console, he has to admit 2600 had a better game library. Okay, cool. Boo, boo, boo. Mad Commodore had an Atari, then a VIC-20, then a C64, then a Coleco. And he liked the Intellivision soccer game. It was on some afternoon quiz show. There was I learned about this recently, and one of my coworkers was talking about this. There was some show you could call, and here in New York, it was on Channel 11, which is WPIX, and you would call them up, and they would play a very basic game. I forget the system, and you would say picks to trigger the fire button. It was like a game, like a one touch kind of game or a one button game. And you would say picks to make the guy shoot or something, or the ship shoot or something. And and he was telling me, and this coworker is a little older than me. I don't remember this. He was saying that people would eventually just spam it, and that usually was the best way to play. So they would just talk on the phone, go picks, 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 picks. But apparently this was based on a previous game that wasn't specific to that channel. So you used to have to say like fire, I think, instead. Anyway, that's something interesting. Yeah, and Mad Commodore says reflexes and noticing stuff happening on screen as fast is not as good as teenage me marked up. Yeah, yeah, sure, for real. It's like I don't. I, I'm also kind of the opinion, we're we're also just very rusty at a lot of these games, but you can probably play them a lot and practice and get better once again. What's really noticeable for me is I have pain issues. I have to like stretch out, give my fingers, give myself little massages, or sometimes if a joystick has multiple buttons, I can switch buttons so that I don't cramp up from making the same exact motion hundreds of times. And right now, I actually am taking a little break to stretch out my fingers and massage them while I'm chatting with you. And Rob says Utopia for Intellivision was way ahead of its time. Absolutely, Utopia is really cool, and I think it still holds up in its own way. All right, let's decide what we're playing next. Enduro was kind of an endurance test. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. 38 on the second day. Not enough to get the patch. Yeah, I think I know that racing game you're talking about. Actually, I don't think that one is very good. I think it's just called Racing Car or something really generic like that. Car racing. Maybe we're thinking of a different game. I don't know. But I'm gonna pick something now. I keep looking at Kaboom and going ooh, and then I go, oh, I don't have a paddle. Oh yeah, sorry. Um, how about the Activision Decathlon? I never played that except when I had all of my ROMs. Let me show you the view I had. I had all my ROMs loaded like this. The first thing there was Activision Decathlon. And this emulator I have is supposed to like automatically pull all the covers from who knows where, but for the vast majority of games, there's nothing here. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Here's some of them though, but these are not all Activision on this screen. But let's try the Decathlon game for the fun of it. Now this might actually murder my hands and fingers. Do, 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 do. Is that Pitfall Harry? That's Pitfall Harry with he hasn't been skipping leg day though. Look at his legs. Pitfall Harry's legs got massive. It's like 50% of his body. Oh, that might be. I'm thinking that might be realistic anyway. I don't know, but they look huge. A lot huger than Pitfall Harry originally had them. And let's see. Mad Commodore said Decathlon was pretty good for the VCS, but the joystick was not up for the challenge. Oh, great! I'm gonna kill my joystick and/or my hands. I never played this one. Um, and let's see. Stu says David Crane again, and the Atari version of this is so impressive, in my opinion. Cool. Rob says 1983. This looks good. Bazakatron. Hey, how's it going, Bazakatron? Says Pitfall Harry's in the Special Olympics now. What? And Stu says it's for other platforms too, but can't help but be impressed with this one. All right, I'm wondering if I'm going to need instructions because probably each event requires like different motions or whatever, different controls. So let's skim over the manual. I'm not going to read everything like I did before. I was getting really into it last time with Enduro. Yeah, yeah, how to plug in a controller, etc. There's 10 events, as you would expect. Speed gauge, real time. Okay. Huh. They got some interesting info right here. Oh, and down here. Oh, these are scores for 4 players. I see. That's pretty fun. I guess you pass the controllers around. 100-meter dash. Moving the joystick as fast as you can for the entire dash. Oh boy. Okay, but what is the motion? Left, right, real quick, or moving the joystick as fast as you can for the entire dash. That's all it says. Maybe just every movement counts. Like you can just kind of go up and down or whatever randomly. Long jump. Shoot. Press the red button just before you reach the scratch line to jump. The faster you are running when you jump, the farther you'll go. So far, it looks like pretty obvious controls. Shot put, move the joystick as rapidly as you can. Yeah, I'm going to kill my joystick or hand. Then press the red button. High jump. Blah, blah, blah. Red button to jump. 400-meter race. This is a middle distance race. Nothing to throw or jump. Pick your feet up and put them down as fast as you can again. 110-meter hurdles. Run by moving the joystick and jump by pressing the red button. Blah, blah, blah. Discus throw. Same deal. All right, it's all pretty obvious, it seems like. Except it doesn't really quite, again, it doesn't really quite explain how you move the joystick. I guess it's just any direction. Press the red button to release. Oh, you press the red button twice for the pole vault. So you press it once to plant your pole, and then another to release. Javelin throw. Okay, same kind of thing. Just move the joystick to run and press the button. Actually, it does not mention you move the joystick here, but I guess you'd probably do. 1500-meter race. This is the long one. It'd be too exhausted to race this one twice. Maintain a steady pace, then sprint to the finish. All right. I mean, I guess I'll figure out the joystick motion. I'm reminded immediately of track and field, of course. And Bazakatron says there was a whole genre of games based on dumb joystick tricks. Yeah, like track and field and stuff, you mean, I guess? Oh, yeah, Stu says mostly it's jiggle left and right, but hit the button at the right time. Cool, thanks, Stu. Blah, blah, blah. Bazakatron says one really obnoxious C64 joystick game was Ninja Master or Ninja or something. Not sure I know which one you mean, unless you mean like the last Ninja. I never played that game, but I've heard a lot of people like it. So I assume it's more than just being obnoxious with the controller. Summer Games 2 is Mad Commodore's favorite Olympic sports game. I used to love playing the combo. You could combine Summer Games 1 and 2, and you could play, I guess, up to 8 players or so. Just have a full house, and that was a blast to play. Except some of the events were kind of duds for us, and maybe we just didn't know how to do them right. Like equestrian, we'd always try to jump over the obstacles, and the horse would stop, and we were never sure what we were doing wrong. And Cauldron says, "Yeah, I had an NES, and we all laughed at how bad those Epics games were. They just never did it for me." Oh, really? I loved everybody I knew loved those Epics games. Like if I meet somebody today who had Commodore back in the day, one of the top things to like relate to them with is usually summer games or winter games. All right. Well, I guess it depends on your roots, where you came from. Let's try decathlon. All right, I'm pressing F1. It doesn't start. Button doesn't start it. Oh, I got the wrong window focus. That's why. Here we go. 100-meter dash. Oh God. When do I start? Do I just go anytime? Or do I wait for a buzzer or bell? You can see my camera shaking. I'm shaking my whole desk. Oh gosh, that's the 100 meter. I'm gonna have no more juice in me for the 1500. Okay. I'm gonna regret playing this game, I think. That's okay, let's do it. Long jump. And Stu said I told you not to do that on stream. Oh jeez. That was terrible. I'm also kind of afraid I'm gonna make too much noise. My daughter is asleep in the next room. I'll get another attempt. Wait, what happened? Oh, did I fault? I didn't think I did. Okay. I don't know if I can handle this anymore. I'm too old for this. I'm getting too old for this. All right, at least that was a better jump than before. Steve says, seriously, does your wife not? Does your wife know about this? Oh man, it's yeah, it's I also have to hold the joystick in place because the grip doesn't really stick to my table surface too well. It kind of wobbles. All right, shot put. Rob says these games are so stressful with the button mesh. Yeah, I'm just wiggling the joystick back and forth, but yeah, some games use the button more. All right, here we go. Shot put. Oh, come on. Because of my knee that was raised. All right, fine. Yay, I threw it 11 meters. That's probably like the world's lowest. It's the anti-record. Scratch. Okay, what's next? The high jump. Calder said, I think AVGN had an episode dedicated to winter games, and especially the figure skating and its extremely confusing controls. I didn't think figure skating was so bad. There were definitely other games with more confusing controls, more events. I think of, again, like gymnastics in summer games, equestrian in summer games too. Yay, I think. There's a little bit of early jump. I'm getting sweaty and out of breath. Rob says this game would be epic in 1983. I lived through this era. Yeah, totally. This would be cool. Ah, I give up. Next event, please. Ah, well, I made a couple jumps, right? Oh yeah, kayaking did have cool sound effects. That's true. Mad Commodore's talking about the Commodore. Oh geez, I got to do a 400-meter day. The Commodore Summer Games 2 kayaking event. All right. Oh geez, I'm gonna go whip up a program that just sends the left-right signal real quick. I think that would be easier for me these days. Work smarter, not harder. Ah! That was only 100. This is ridiculous. That was only half. My shoulder is literally hurting now. My shoulder literally hurts. Okay, let's put it back on the desk. I gotta pace myself. 300. Using my left hand now. I am reinvigorated by using my different hand. This is my off hand, but I can handle it. Oh god. Torture in game form. I used to play games like this all the time. Again, the Epics games, as well as track and field. And it was kind of fun at the time. But I don't know, I'm just hurting now. Calderon says, I just thought of another one of those event style games. Yeah, night games on Commodore 64. I didn't play that one, but I think I heard of it. Wasn't there also the Caveman Olympics? And there was World Games, another Epics one. That's where I learned about the caber toss, which is this crazy Scottish event where you essentially hold an enormous log vertically, and you try to. I guess you run up to a line and you toss it. You see how far you can toss it. You got these big burly men tossing logs. Okay, let's do the hurdle. Mad Commodore says famous UK TV chef talked about playing Daley Thompson's decathlon on the rubber keyboard of Timex Sinclair. It was a big thing for ages. Probably 50 sports games like that came out for years. Huh. Yeah, there was the log rolling too, Mad Commodore. That's right. That's cool. Rob says makes you long for a game like Sub Hunt where you can sit back and relax. Yeah, this is not for me anymore. I don't think, but I appreciate it in some weird way. And sometimes what I'm playing on the stream is just for almost like a historical appreciation. But having fun too, even though I'm hating it at the same time. It's like fun to show how ridiculous this game is, I guess. And again, yeah, this would be cool to play. Especially if you only had Atari 2600, you didn't have a Commodore or something. And actually, given the year, 83. This might have predated all those like summer games, Epix games and stuff. Maybe even the arcade track and field. I feel like that's like 84 or 85. This this might be one of the early ones, but somebody can fact check me on that. Summer games was 84 says Stu. Yeah, so this predated summer games, and I feel like track and field was 84 too. All right, what am I doing here? Discus. Whee! 42. We'll go with meters, not feet, because feet would be lame. Probably was meters. I mean feet. Worse than 42. I thought I went a lot faster. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to hold down the button. Like in track and field, you would hold the button and try to get it at 45 degrees. The longer you hold it, the greater the angle. But I don't know if there's such a thing in this one. Hmm. Rob says, as a 13-year-old kid, this would have been epic with a bunch of friends. Yeah, probably. That's for sure. All right. Javelin. Oh, this is actually pole vaulting, not javelin. That would be a heck of a javelin. Let go. No, I have to press it again, not let go. Shoot. Oh, well. Try again. Go, 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 go. Oh, not enough momentum. Jump. Ah, I missed. Wait, can the pole not hit? I thought my body didn't hit it, but the pole did. So I guess that matters. Yeah, I guess the pole can't hit it. What? So how do I make the pole not hit it? Did I lose? Yes, I did. Now it's javelin. All right. What was the game where you could hit a bird with the javelin with the track and field? There was some game if you like threw it up at a very high angle, you would impale a bird and it would flop down. Losing my steam at the end of that one. Jeez. All right. I'm gonna take off from work because I'm gonna have a store everything. I can't type. I'm a software engineer by trade. I was like, sorry, I kind of damaged my hands last night playing an Atari game. I gotta take off from work. Okay. 49, whatever it is, meters. Mustang says I kind of like the Genesis Winter game. I remember the cardboard box that it came with as a kid. Yeah, I had that too. I was kind of disappointed in that one, even though it had some kind of 3D-ish events. I just feel like it was very choppy in the animation, like it wasn't smooth, and I don't know. I just felt like even though it was like a half decade later, I felt myself wanting to play like the Epix games on my Commodore more when I had that. Uh, what else we got in the chat? Mad Commodore. I remember having three friends around one summer afternoon and playing leaderboard golf 4-player. Oh, cool. Yeah, the golf games were pretty fun. Rob asked, "What was your first console?" For me, we had Atari 2600 in my household before I was born, because there was always something when I was born. But I could remember us getting a whole bunch of things after that: a television, ColecoVision, Atari 800, the computer. I think we got that also when I was very young. And then it moved. It goes on through the years: NES, Sega Genesis, and so on. All right, 1500. Oh, this is the marathon. I don't know if I can do this. I had trouble with the 400. But it said to keep a moderate pace. Maybe I should just do that. Look at this. I'm going so much faster keeping a moderate pace. Oh, wow. I'm like almost maxing out the meter, and I'm taking it easy. I guess it just works differently in this one because it's supposed to be a marathon. This I can handle. This I can handle. Unless it changes. I'm looking at my camera in the stream preview. It's kind of funny how I'm bouncing. Hello, Mr. Pete. Pete says, period. Welcome, Pete. You know what's supposed to be a really good golf game? There's like a Neo Geo one called, is it Top Players Golf? Or there's like a couple of them. Neo Turf Masters, I think. So if this is the optimal way to play this race, I can handle it. I think. I'm only at 400. I still got to go to another 1100. I might get tired. But I think I can handle it. I think I can just keep going at this pace for another couple of minutes. I was actually not. Well, what year did the Intellivision come out? My family got an Intellivision too, actually, which came out in I believe '83. It was like a cheaper budget console, I guess, sort of. And that's what I remember getting. But yeah, I think Intellivision came out around when I was born, or maybe a little bit earlier. Go, Pitfall Harry. Tell me they're gonna throw some alligators at me to jump over, or like to give me a vine to swing across. Ah! I'm still going a little faster than I need to. I feel like. Go, Pitfall Harry, go. He has a neat looking shadow, and you can see his arm that's in the background is shaded a little bit of a darker green color. I like those kind of touches. Mustang says, Turf Masters I've still not been able to play, but I hear it's great. Back when I was playing with emulators, it was hit or miss for Neo Geo systems. I know Joe over on GameSack loves Neo Turf Master 2. I think my regular viewer, Anthony, also known as Charlie Cat, I think he likes that game a lot too, Neo Turf Masters. But Anthony's a huge Neo Geo nut. He runs a thread on Atari Age. It's called the Neo Geo thread. And just all talk about Neo Geo goes in that one thread. And if I recall correctly, it has tens of thousands of pages, not even a post, but pages, where each page has several posts. And he's just been maintaining that one thread for years. Oh, sprint! I got sprint. Wasn't ready for that. Oh, I gotta do another 100. Ah! Oh, good lord. Okay. Okay. Let's enjoy the wonderful anthem. My Fitbit says my pulse is 90. It didn't break 100, but that's some pretty good exercise for not even getting out of your chair. My pulse went up to 90. Neo Geo is awesome, says Mustang. I was too poor for that system back in the day. And it's only gotten more expensive. I actually won a Neo Geo on a game show. That's the only reason I had one. And Cauldron says, won't lie, one of my favorite sports video games is a rather recent golf game, Mario Golf World Tour on 3DS. I love that game, and it's the game that best utilizes the stereoscopic 3D effect of the 3DS. Huh, interesting. I haven't heard of that one. Sometimes it's surprising how awesome. You just play a random sports game featuring Mario and you have a ton of fun, like Mario Tennis on N64 or something like that. Or any sports game. I'm not even a huge sports fan in real life, but sometimes, any random video game sports game could be a ton of fun. Okay, and Mad Commodore says, let's see. I also wanted a Neo Geo CD, but then I saw Ridge Racer on a Japanese PS1 and got that instead. That probably makes sense expense-wise. I mean, Neo Geo became date. The Neo Geo CD was like kind of already like it was bad timing by the time they put that out. I saw one of those units at the Retro Gaming Expo here in Long Island that I went to last weekend, and I was surprised how massive the Neo Geo CD was. It was like this. I guess everything Neo Geo is massive. That's their shtick. All right. Is Activision Tennis on 2600 good? Asks Mad Commodore. I didn't know there was one, but let's check it out. Tennis. I have ET Tennis. Do you want to play ET Tennis? No, I don't think I have it, unfortunately. I could always Google real quick, but I'd rather just not spend time downloading on the fly. I've done it before. Just download stuff on the fly. Let's see what else we got here, though. I might have a different sports game we could try. We could try skiing. Didn't you stream this one recently, Stu? Skiing? I feel like I wouldn't enjoy myself playing that one for some reason. I have some carts of Neo Geo right here, Mr. Mustang McCracken. Let me show a couple of them. I'm missing one of them. I have four, but one of them is still lost in my dad's house. Bear with me a second. I just kicked out my cable for my lamp. I gotta put this in a better place. I do that like every stream lately. I kick out my lamp power. But here's some of my Neo Geo carts. Ta-da! Alpha Mission 2. And here's what the carts look like for people who haven't seen before. They're massive. This is the cartridge. Here's my head. Here's for reference that gamepad I was showing you earlier. Side by side. Neo Geo is fun though, and somehow it's awesome to have these massive carts. But I just didn't have so many, too many of them because they're so expensive. NOM 1975. This came with my system. You could get I think the system at the time either came with this or Baseball Stars. Mine came with this, and this is apparently relatively uncommon because in many other countries they took a Sharpie to this woman because she was wearing too revealing clothing. They put like a black mark right here, and I think maybe her thigh too. It's kind of ridiculous, but they did that because some countries didn't approve of it, so they started censoring a lot of them. But I have an uncensored one. Stu says, you know what they say about guys with big Neo Geo carts? Yep, that's what they say. Here's the card of now 1975. Magician Lord was my favorite for a while. It's kind of one of those evil games that I don't, it's hard to find the patience for these days where you have to memorize all the levels or you die horribly. Magician Lord is cool though. I really like it stylistically. It has great music. Gameplay is pretty good, but it's an evil game where you have to memorize everything. I like the style, like all the really evil looking monsters that it has, and it has fantastic music. Anyway, this is not a Neo Geo stream, but I thought I would just show that for a bit. Let's see, you guys are talking about golf and stuff. Mad Commodore said, if I didn't have a mortgage, I would have scooped up things like Lynx and Jaguar and Neo Geo for peanuts in the 90s. Yeah, right. I have a Jaguar over there too. Does Jaguar cost a lot now? My dad bought it on clearance when it was like already past its prime. He spent like $50 on it, I think. And he's been giving me a lot of stuff lately that's just been rotting in his garage and or basement. Anyway, why don't we play another game? How about Laser Blast? That's fun. Gee, that was like a full body workout except for my legs. Laser Blast. I have a hack of this for in television where it's called laser sharks, I think, and the guys in the ground are sharks in the water shooting their lasers at you like psh, like sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their head kind of a thing. All right, Robot Tank. It looked really good, said Mad Commodore. Cool. Is that Activision? I'll try it out if so. All right. Yeah, let's see if I can do this game still. Here we are. We're shooting these guys on the ground. You can aim your angle. They shoot back, obviously. I'm not hitting them too well right now. Hopefully I'll get the hang of it. That's a little better. Okay. Oh no! One fun thing is as you're dying, you can crash land. Try to take one of them out with you. Oh, that's BS. I didn't realize they started the game again. All right, that's fine. I just have to get used to it. Well, I actually love that little touch that you can crash land as you're dying. It gives you an opportunity to get revenge and get some points as you're dying. Oh. But as you can see, you can aim, you can angle your laser. Oh man. So you just hold the button for a moment and move the stick to change your angle. You cannot move up or down, I don't think. I just confirmed that. Oh, except when you're crashing, obviously. The only thing is sometimes I feel like I don't know what you're supposed to do to avoid getting shot. They just shoot you. I guess there's only so many angles they can aim at, so maybe if you get a good feel for like where you're out of range exactly, you might be able to avoid them better. Not really sure though. I don't know the finer points of laser, whatever this is called, laser blast. Ugh, that's my game, folks. Oh, I got an extra life as I died. See, that's awesome. That's awesome to be able to get a kill while you're dying. You could even get an extra life. But that's it. Laser blast. Stu says this game is either ridiculously easy or ridiculously hard. Rob says, is this Atari 2600 that I'm playing? Yeah, sure, totally. And Stu says, depending if you know the tricks. Yeah, I guess I don't know the tricks really, but sometimes I feel like it's. I mean, I'm thinking way back in the day. I felt like sometimes I would just be on a roll, but I'm not really sure why. Stu says you have 14 viewers. Yeah, I think that's a record for me, honestly. I'm not sure what I'm doing right this time, but I appreciate it, guys. I do have fun with a lot of people, knowing that we got an active chat and a lot of discussion and a massive crowd of screaming, adoring fans. No, just gaming geeks like myself, I suppose. So why do I go lower? Oh, I can go down. I can move up and down. Before I couldn't. Not sure what's different now. Like I was thinking, last game I was like, I thought you could go up and down. I was thinking that, but I wasn't able to last time. Well, anyway, I can do it now. Woo. Oh. What did I get before in score? Like 2,600 or something like that? No, I got 4,000. I have 2,600 on the mine. You know what? Now I can't move down. It might be dependent on the level. Interesting. I guess at higher levels you can't move up or down anymore. Not that I really feel like I'm on a higher level, but I guess it's all relative. Yeah, so I had about 4,000 before. I got over 4,000. I broke 4,000 as I was dying. I killed one of them with me. And let's see if I can get 5,000. Again, it's kind of fun to set little goals for yourself. Oof. Take one of them with me. Does anybody remember Zany Golf by EA for Genesis? I remember renting that one. It just occurred to me. I remember thinking it was pretty neat. Zany Golf. I think it was like a mini golf game. It wasn't like great or anything, but it was kind of just a neat little toy. All right, we broke 5,000. Woohoo, goals. Oh. Stu says, Zany Golf was Will Harvey, the same guy who made the Immortal. Oh, interesting. That's a crazy connection there. I wouldn't have thought of that. The Immortal is a game that Stu here streamed recently. It's so hard, but Stu managed to beat it. I used to think that game was pretty cool. That was one of my prizes from the game show, The Immortal, but I had largely moved on from NES by that time because it was 91 and I was super into Sega Genesis, but I won a pile of mostly NES games on the game show. Let's see if I can get 8,000 and get an extra life before I die. Yeah! Oh. Can I pull off 9,000 before I lose this last life? Oh, missed. No, just shy of 9,000. Alright, Laser Blast, that's a fun one. Okay, whew. Cauldron says on Genesis we had NHL 94, still a huge hit. There was at the Retro Gaming Expo I was just at. They had a tournament for that NHL 94. I never really played it, so I might have like tried it once. But yeah, it's apparently a hugely popular game. And to finish Cauldron's sentence, and Madden 93 for Genesis, but I didn't play those sports games half as much as I played Arnold Palmer Golf. Stu says there's a patch you can earn by getting 1 million points in this game. 1 million, holy crap, that's hard. I'd be lucky if I could get like, 50,000, let's say. I feel like I'd have to practice all night probably to get that. Stu says Zany Golf. You already read that one about Zany Golf. Cool. Mad Commodore liked FIFA and ISS. All right. I like the International Space Station too. All right. So I feel like, yeah, somehow it's getting slim pickings on this list, it feels like. There's still a bunch of games to play. But again, every game, not every game that's Activision is in this list because this is just if I search by files. So if the file happens to have Activision in the name, then it's here. Sometimes it's wrong, actually, like we talked about before. Atlantis is not actually Activision. Private Eye says Bazakatron. Oh, sure, I'll play that. I think I played that in a relatively recent stream, and I didn't know where the heck to go or anything or what to do was the problem. Is that Activision? I guess it is, right? Private. Oh, do I not have it anymore? I thought I had it. I don't have it right now, unfortunately. Oh well. On to something else then. How about Keystone Capers? We got to play some of that, right? Keystone Capers. Cosmic Commuter says to. All right, I'll play Cosmic Commuter. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Is it about a guy commuting to work in outer space? All right, let's commute. If it's difficult, I can always pull up a manual. Okay, what's happening? Is it a golf course? I went up. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like a lunar lander sort of thing. What's happening? I'm a different kind of ship. I can shoot. I'm shooting these yellow things. There's F. I guess that's fuel. Do I shoot it or touch it? Let's try touching it. Yay. There's a person. I gotta get those people probably. I've never heard of this game. This looks like pretty cool game. Stu says I never played it. It's pretty rare. Interesting. Let's get this. Oh, it's a flag, not a person. But there was a person on the ground before. I figured I'd have to pick up a lot of people after I saw him, but I haven't seen any more. I haven't seen any more since then. What are those like? Look like almost like flying saucers on the ground. Oh, maybe that was a flag and I thought it was a person and like my peripheral vision or something. I feel like I'm missing something. Like what am I supposed to be doing besides getting the fuel and shooting these yellow things? I can go right. Okay, that's good to know. I go right. mean, I've traveled so far to the left, but that might not mean anything. And at the lower left, it says 0 people and 3 ships. I think the time is about right. My timer is counting down 5. Can I go up at the top? No. What happens if I touch one thing? Let's just try. I'm sure I'm going to die, but let's try. Oh! Everything went faster or something. No, I guess it made me crash to the ground. And here I can press up to thrust. I can't move left or right. Button doesn't seem to do anything. I guess I'm just supposed to kind of land gently or something. That was not gently. Okay. Let's go right this time. No, yeah, okay. There's a person. Okay, what do I do with it now? Maybe nothing. Can I bring him here? Fuel, please. Oh, that's the... Oh, shit, I crashed. The timer is that the fuel. Every time I get fuel, that number in the yellow rectangle goes back up to 9. Am I dead? No, here we go. Okay. Thought that was going to be a crash. Die, you yellow thingies. It looks like either cheese or a cheese grater or something related to cheese. I think I didn't eat enough dinner. I'm just like, hey, are you cheese? Random pixelated blocks in space. Mad Commodore says, wish I had a Harmony cart for my channel. I've heard the name, but what is a Harmony cart? You'll have to remind me. I've heard the name, but I can't place it right now. Thank you for all the likes, by the way, people. I always appreciate that. Yeah, I most of this feels like I'm almost missing something. I just kind of slog along. I don't know, should I be turning right? Find the person if I don't find them to the left? And there's not really that much challenges so far. Like, these yellow guys are not giving me trouble, so I feel like I'm missing something. Fuel is pretty plentiful. Alright, I'm gonna pull up a manual. There's a radar on the bottom. Okay, oh, I'm the blue and I'm trying to get to the yellow? Yeah, okay, that's a good point, Stu. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the yellow. Maybe I have to go fast? The yellow is blinking now. Does that mean some danger? Maybe it was always blinking, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm gonna get that yellow. Oh, something's beeping. Oh, what happened? That's a blue on the ground. It's to the right. I'll keep going left anyway. Maybe it wraps around. No, my fuel's going now. Oh, where's the fuel? I guess I spoke too soon about it being easy, right? Oh well. Crash. Alright, this time I'm going to pay attention to the radar. Let's try again. Okay, so you can see on the ground there's actually multiple yellows at the moment. Not sure if that changes when I land. Oh, crashed. Why do they even have this part? It's like, not the core game, it's just like a chance for you to lose lives for no reason. I don't know. Yeah, what are these things? These are on the map, I think. Maybe not. I don't know, I'm pretty confused. But now I'm above one of the yellows and it's blinking. Wait, was that a person? The flag. Okay, I'm about to reach another yellow. It's another one of these things. Fuel. You shot the fuel, no! The person, I got him. Oh, I killed him, I think, because they went too fast. Oh, crap. Okay. I'll take it easy for the next one. Don't want to kill people, right? Something's killing them, I think, before I get there, and they go, "Brr." That's why they flash, I think. They flash on the radar, and if I'm not there, they disappear, maybe. I'm making things up. No, I think usually it's these things. I don't understand. Is that like a thing that eats the people? This person. Oh, it's gone. Oh, come on. I'm so confused. I gotta pull up a manual. My fuel's running out. There. Need to pick them up before they get fired, maybe. Yeah, I think you're right. Something's shooting at them. Yeah, I got one. I think basically you have to go fast and, yeah, pick them up before something kills them. One. Can't get him. Oh, I must have to drop off the one I have. Maybe to the ship I landed at. Could that be what I have to, does I have to go all the way back to the ship? I need fuel, don't I? Shit. Ah, I'm dead. Oh well. Yeah, I guess it probably wraps around. Alright, I'll give it one more try. Let's land, 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 land. Alright. Go fast. Pick up people. There's a person. Get out of here. You're not killing my person. Yeah, pick them up. Now do I drop them back at the ship? Let's get the fuel first of all. There's my ship. I don't drop them off. Okay. Something's beeping them critically. Oh, look. Something happened. I went back to the ship and now what? Button doesn't do anything. Up doesn't do anything. Down, left, right, all don't do anything. Button in combination with the directions did not do anything. Did I just like end my game? That was like, well, the timer's still going. The fuel's still going. What the hell? Maybe this is why it's rare. It's like an incomplete game or something. No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe I should read the effing manual. RTFM, right? What's it called? Cosmic Commuter? Alright, Cosmic Commuter. 4-part employee procedure. Land your rocket module. The Astro bus will instantly separate and begin your commute route. Pick up commuters when they appear at surface but stops. I guess bus stops? Stay on schedule. When route is completed, return to the rocket module and reconnect. Lift off, driver commuters, I guess. So I'm probably dying here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, my fuel's running out. Lift off, something commuters. Oh, lift off delivery commuter to the Grand Central Space Station. And that's not where I land, I guess. But somewhere else. Driver basics, how to plug in your cartridge and all that crap. Astrobus follows the movement of the joystick. To blast meteors and space mines, press the red button. Pick up a commuter, fly over his head, and quickly puck the joystick. Pull the joystick towards you. Bonus point will be added to your fleet with each increase of 10,000 points. Mandatory retirement is important when you have lost your entire fleet of buses. Rules of the route. Before an Astrobus can begin its route, it must touch down as part of the rocket module. For this initial landing, joystick action must be delicate and precise. Push forward to thrust, pull back to cut back the engines. The route scanner strip, I guess that's the radar, is the lower left of your instrument panel. The 8 yellow squares represent the commuters waiting along your orbital route. The moving white dot represents your astrobus. Use the scanner to check your distance from the rocket module and your direction. It also displays the number of commuters remaining and their location. Commuters won't wait all day if you're taking too long to arrive. They'll leave, and you'll hear a series of low tones. You must pick up at least one commuter on the route, or you'll be unable to reconnect with the module. Once you've completed your route, a continuous beep will sound. Fly to the end of the line and meet the rocket module. When it appears, land the astrobus directly on top of it. Wash your fuel, blah, blah, blah. Meteors, fireballs, and space mines. Commuter delivery. After the module reconnection, prepare for liftoff. Thrust your engines and head directly up to the Grand Central Space Station. You'll hear the commuters pay their fare in the form of points. If all 8 commuters have been picked up, delivery points will double. The best way to stay on schedule is to fly close to the surface. You'll lose time if you fly all over the place, trying to shoot everything. I aim to get all 8 commuters. That's when the bonus fares really pour in. Learn to use the scanner to choose direction. Remember, it represents an orbit, not a straight line. So sometimes the quickest way to either end of the display is to fly in what appears to be the opposite direction. If there are no fuel pods around, one will often appear if you fly to the top of the screen and shoot 3 times. But even this won't work once all the commuters are gone. Huh. So, but I don't care. They can only carry one at a time, it seemed like. But it's saying I have to get as many as I can, up to 8, and then return to the ship. So I still feel like I'm missing a little something. But I'll give it a try again. Sorry about the noise. Maybe I should make the volume of the game a little lower. Am I still playing? I thought I died. I figured I died while I was Yeah, I think I'm dead. Oh no, I'm still playing. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I think to stay closer to the ground, go faster or something like that, right? Hello, commuter. All right. So can I collect multiple or not? What's beeping? Oh, that's my fuel now. I gotta make fuel appear by shooting up here. Come on, fuel. Crap. Am I shooting too many times? That's the problem. I feel like I should start over. Let's start over. The plan. Alright. So it says in the manual to stay close to the ground to go faster. Here we go. Come on. Now what? That's one thing I'm not sure of. Last time I couldn't pick up multiple, right? Well, I thought it said you can get up to 8. Yeah, you can. Okay. You can get multiple. Just if something didn't. Maybe I didn't go close enough to the ground before or something. There's another one. Yeah, I'll try to get some fuel up here, maybe. There we go. Get out of the way, cheese. F. Okay, number 5. Let's get number 6 in a moment. Get the fuel first. Come here, number 6. Number 7. One more to go, and hopefully we can just wrap around. Okay. Get fuel. Shut up. Hold on, I think I passed it. Ah! Okay. Now. Still don't know what to do here. There we go. You have to hold up for a while. Okay, cool. Alright, I think I got it. Let's land and not crash. Taxi. Bad one, please. Oh, we got popcorn now to deal with. Oh, I thought it was under it. Dope. I killed a poor innocent person. Oof. I feel like I shouldn't go out of my way for fuel so early after taking off. Maybe now I'll get some. Right there. You can swing by them really fast. You just have to press down as you're going over them. Pick them up. Get some fuel. There he is. Get out of the way, popcorn. Space popcorn. But did somebody like advertise my stream or something? I'm not complaining for sure, but I don't. When I do get a high number of viewers, usually it's like very momentary. Too, like it might zoom up to 8 for about 30 seconds, then it goes back down to 6 or something. But yeah, it's really awesome to have a nice viewership. Nice, and I appreciate that, everybody. And this game is Cosmic Commuter, and the theme to repeat of the stream is Activision game for Atari 2600. They were some of the best titles I think. I feel like I ought to play some Pitfall, right? Isn't that like mandatory? We're going to talk about Activision. I'm actually not a huge Pitfall fan. It's pretty cool, but yeah, it seems like if we're going to show off Activision games for Atari, you pretty much have to play Pitfall. There it is. Alright, we're taking off. 7 people is pretty good. Alright, yeah, thanks Mad Commodore for subscribing. I'll check out your channel too. And have a good night. Somebody should port this to Commodore, says Mad Commodore. Yeah, why not? Alden says I'm also not the biggest Pitfall fan. Yeah, I mean, I remember liking it more as a kid, but that's just quite repetitive, right? I guess it's just such an, you know, kind of a jumpy platformer type of game has been done so much, and that genre has evolved so much that maybe it's just a little bit, I don't know, I hate to say like too primitive and too old, but because I'm all about playing primitive and old games, but for some reason that particular game, it doesn't really capture me. Capture my interest. But if you're giving it props for historical significance, absolutely. Pitfall 2 is another option too, but that's like a pretty massive adventure game. That's a game that really shows off, you know, doing a lot, making a complex game with barely any resources. What was that game you were playing, Stu? It was like the recent game made by I think Gary Kitchen and maybe David Crane. Like where you're star on this train is like it's like a circus train or something like that. That was pretty crazy. Circus Convoy, yeah, that's interesting, that one. That was like very puzzly almost, if I recall correctly. You have to figure out what to do, get the right object and use it in the right place and everything. That's my fuel, I better get some. Alright, so yeah, this game's pretty cool once you know what you're doing. Here we are at the ship with 8 people, and we take off again. And Cauldron says that Pitfall is okay, but it's far from being one of the best Atari games ever, like people say. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, yeah, again, it's, you know, context is important, but it wouldn't be my top choice of what to play today. These ones actually move up and down. They might be dangerous. Pitfall was an innovation system. Yeah, for sure. It's I mean, it's like 1980 or something, or 81. Also, you gotta appreciate that. Did I skip somebody? I think he got killed. They don't get killed. They just get tired of waiting. So that guy got tired of waiting. I accidentally missed him. There's somebody. I super appreciate Pitfall, to be clear. It's just it's not something I choose to play very often these days. Oh, shoot. But yeah, let's give it a try after this. How about? Ah, man, that thing's tricking me. Whew. Usually, I hope your insurance is paid off. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if I have space bus insurance. I don't think I'm licensed to drive a bus, let alone a space bus. Shoot, I'm neglecting fuel. What am I doing? There's fuel. Oh, I shot it. Oh, I'm dead. Get it. Yeah, last second fuel. Whew. Did I pass the person? Ah. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Stop beeping. Oh, crap. Just the little vertical movements are really throwing me off. But he tried to go really fast. It does make me feel like they knew what they were doing when they maybe I should go to the right. I don't know. Too late now. Let's get that. It's almost like these masterful game designers knew what they were doing. Oh! Okay, we have a person. And we rescue one person at least. Hey, taxi. Pad 2, please. Crocker. Up, please. I gotta get better at not zooming past them. Oh, shoot, I'm dead. Alright, that was fun. Cauldron says this is an interesting little Defender style game that I never knew about. And Rob said the sound effects make it even more hectic. Yeah, that when it goes bloop bloop, I'm kind of like panicking. I don't know. Hey, that's a cool little hidden gem. Thank you for suggesting that, Mr. Stu. What was I gonna play? Yeah, Pitfall. I'll just play some Pitfall. It's not bad. It's just that I'm not like, you tell me, let's play an Atari game. I'm not like, yeah, Pitfall. I'd rather play Pitfall 2, honestly. Here's a game that I have apparently called Better Than Pitfall 2. Interesting. When I don't have regular Pitfall, hold on, that can't be right. I have a lot of variants of Pitfall, but not the original one. I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and download it right now. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna get the game that somebody suggested, which was Private Eye. I can get that real quick too. And I'm totally, I actually own these games, so it's okay that I download them. That's how I rationalize it. Nothing wrong with downloading a ROM if you own the game, right? So Private Eye, I'm gonna get as well. Private Eye, I'm watching you. Private Eye. I found Bugs Bunny Private Eye. Here we go. Okay, descargar. Get out of here. Let's drag these new ROMs over. If I can figure out how to. Bear with me one moment, please. Here comes Pitfall and Private Eye. All right, let's load up Pitfall. Pitfall Harry's Jungle Adventure. It's better than Hello Kitty Island Adventure for sure. Yeah, it was called better than Pitfall 2. I don't know what's up with that. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Pitfall, also known as our character from the Decathlon game. What is there? A scorpion down here? I don't really remember what I'm doing, or if there's any benefit to one way or the other. I guess it's just which obstacles do you want to face. at least in this case. Is it down to release or what? I think it's down. I was kind of just pressing the button and down at the same time, and maybe even a little bit of left. But I want to wait for the logs to be out of the way. Let's see. Let's try down. I think that's what it is. Yeah, down. Yep. Yep. Yeah, trying to scratch my eye. Give me a second. As the timer is going, Pitfall 2 is better, but is Pitfall 2 better than Pitfall 2? That's the question. Pitfall 2 has a great soundtrack as well. I love that song. This is the hard part. What do you have to do? Jump on their eyes, I think? And can you jump on them when their mouths are open? I think you can. I think you can, right? You can stand like this even when they open their mouth, as long as you're not on the mouth. Okay. Jump. Money. Oh yes, these tar pits or whatever they are that open and close. Ah! I'm staying up top. Uh-oh, there's a fire. I'd like to think that Cauldron says I would like to think that Better Than Pitfall 2 is made by some disgruntled guy whose girlfriend was stolen away by David Crane. Yeah, like, I'm gonna make a game that's better than Pitfall 2. I think you just lose some points if the logs hit you. Let's try it. Well, they're not gonna hit me, so no worries. Is there a pit here? Yes, there's a blue one. That means it's water. Okay. Retractable pits. Detachable pits. Oh, I looked away for a second and walked right into the fire, but conveniently appeared on the other side. And I got a beautiful diamond ring. Now I can propose to Pitfall Sally. How Pitfall Harry met Pitfall Sally. If I survive this. I feel like I'm being far too cautious. Let's see if I can get a little crazy. There we go. At the same time, you don't want to get too cocky, I guess. How do lives work in this game? Does it just deduct your time? Or do you actually have discrete lives? I think it just deducts your time, perhaps. Every time you die, I mean. Although there is a 1, like a line, I guess, next to the time. Like to the left of 15, up at the top left. You have 3 lives and a timer says to. Okay. Meep, meep, meep. I wonder if I could just run across that in the first go, or... I feel like no. I decided I'm not going to wait for the vine to swing back, and I wasn't sure if I was going to make it, but I did. Hey, Dan Gomez. Dan Gomez says Pitfall 2 had a nice sounding music theme. I think it had an extra chip or something in the card if I remember. Oh yeah, that does sound familiar. But yeah, definitely the music was great. Oh, oh no, I messed up. Oh, I jumped straight up by accident. So much for my quick jumping. Yeah, now I think I'm on my last life. So, at least I got some money. I got a diamond ring and a bag of money. Unfortunately, it mostly just feels repetitive. That's the big problem I have with this. And I appreciate the little challenges like the alligators. And that sometimes you have a choice to go down or I was like a pixel too far to the left. Well, that's my game. Well, I could play Pitfall too. I feel like it's gonna be a bit much for right now, but doesn't it take like an hour to play through or something? I guess it depends if you know where you're going. I could pull up a map. But I don't know. I kind of enjoy just playing the simple, very Atari-like games. Pitfall 2 almost feels more like an NES game or something. You know what I mean? And Rob says Pitfall was good, but it always felt kind of sterile. Well, I get that. I mean, to me, more like there's a lot of screens where it's the same thing. Like, okay, I'm running to the left and there's logs and I jump over a little bit. But I don't know. It's you still have to appreciate the time. 1982, there was nothing like this. So, but yeah, it's fine to criticize. I guess it's easy to criticize the games that are the golden child. Like if everybody said Pitfall is the best game for 2600, then we all set our targets on it. Perhaps. Just to check it out, although this is not an Activision game. Let's see what the heck better than Pitfall 2 even is. I'm cheating by not playing a proper Intellivision game. But the button doesn't do anything. The usual keys don't do anything. Is this all it is? Playing this Bach prelude. This tune came up recently when we played Lords of Conquest. Alright, I'm going to just close it. I don't know. It almost seems like they were trolling us. Like, better than Pitfall 2, just to make you load it. But let's see what else we can squeeze into. Oh yeah, we can play some Private Eye. And that's a game, again, it almost seems like it's a little too much too. But I'll play it anyway. This came up within a year or two. I did play it. I just couldn't remember where the heck I was supposed to be going or what. But let's try it. So you can jump. I remember that. You drive around, you can go left, right, you can jump. You're trying to get like a bunch of objects. And you try to catch those guys with the question marks on their heads. Because they have clues or something. You can't jump over all the things. Guess I want to go up here. You can jump over pits, there's a question mark guy. There's a guns place. I don't think there's anything happening in this screen. There's an evil bird. Go away, evil bird. What am I supposed to do? Get like I'm supposed to get something, like an object or a key or something, and then maybe a criminal. Arrest the criminal. Am I going in a loop now? I think I am. Yep. Can I get that guy? Will he pop up on this side? I guess he always pops up on that side. He doesn't move. Alright, I can go. Did I go left last time? I think I did. There's a mouse. Got him. Oh, I got money. Okay, I got the money. Which I do what with again? I hit that rat, unfortunately. Did I bring it to the bank? That's like the stolen loot, maybe? Stu said I wish I could do that when driving. Yeah, like just jump up 50 feet. Police station. Do I bring it here? I guess not. I think I gotta bring it to a bank. Was there a bank that we saw so far? I don't think so. There's a secret guy again. Oh, they're throwing flower pots at me. Here comes that Private Eye. Throw all the flower pots you got at him. And the car moves with you, says Stu. Yeah, exactly. I'm actually concerned I'm getting these guys. Oh, good. I was concerned of getting those guys, but I can't get the object because I have one already. Perhaps I'm not really sure though. But I got the bank and brought it to the. I got the money and brought it to the bank. Now what do I have to do? I have to bring like a gun and bring it to the gun store, or bring something to the police headquarters maybe. Oh, I'm getting killed here. Who's that guy? Do I have to get him, or does he just try to kill me? I think he just tried to throw a knife at me. I got the gun, yeah. Okay, let's go to the gun shop or the police headquarters. I'm not sure which. I guess I have to go back left quite a bit, basically. And time is running out. Beautiful dodge. Totally accidentally done. Not the bank. Loot the warrant in that order. Oh, that's Carmen Sandiego, yeah. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Police, is this it? No. Where's the gun shop? To the left? Shoot. 12 seconds. This is the barrier, right? Yeah, we gotta go up probably. Was it left? Shoot, I don't remember. I got no time left. Yeah, I got it, the gun shop. Oh, there's something else too that I have to do. I got the loot and the gun, and then I have to do something else. Okay, time to pull up the manual real quick. Private Eye, Activision. Good thing we can Google so fast these days. Phew. All right, let's just get to the point. Find the gun and verify it at the gun store. Find the money, return to the bank, and find Le Fiend and book him at police headquarters. Le Fiend. All right. Oh, that's the first level, and then there's subsequent levels. The next one, you find the button and verify it at the tailor shop, etc., etc. Okay, let's try it again. I lost my web browser. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. All right, Private Eye. I think I just reset it by accident, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. All right. Are they in different places every time though? That's what I'm not sure of. Well, good thing I have a terrible memory. I can keep playing. I think it might be random. Like those mystery guys sometimes have a thing, sometimes they don't. Oh, why am I jumping? I'm hitting everything by jumping. There's the bank. The warrant. Oh. The gun. The loot, the warrant, and the crook. Hoo-ha. Yeah, we had to go up to find the gun shop. Quite a long road here. Potholes. Did we go right? Oh. Driving through the woods. Alright, now we have to find the loot. And then lay whatever he was called. Lay criminal or something. Want the loot this way? There we go. Oof. Yeah, I think that's right. Stu says, why do you have holes in your face? What? Yeah, it's true. There's transparency there. Oh, I got stabbed by the crook and I lost the loot. Do I have to go back to where I got it from? Shoot, that's gonna be a horrible setback. There it is. If you get stabbed, you lose your money. Oh. Tough crowd, tough game. Wait, do I wanna? Okay. So then we still have to find this crook in less than a minute. Alright, I'm not sure where he is at all, so maybe I probably should go back. I think it's more likely to be back where I was. Maybe, do I want to go up again? Up and to the left, maybe? This one's a barrier, right? No, here's a police station. Okay, it wraps around. Oh, okay, let's try up and to the left. I don't think I'm going to have the time. Do 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 do. Ah. Is that him? I got him. We can do it. We can do it, maybe. Oh, not if that happens. Oh, shit. Oh, he's back here again. Find a new hiding place, guy. Oh, I think I almost had it. I'm going to give it another try. Let's go faster. There's the bunny. Look at that bad hit detection, says Cauldron. I have a huge nose. Yeah, that's true. There's the guns. The gun show. I think I need to go to the other level. Ah. Can I get the... No, the crook probably doesn't appear when I'm holding the money or something. I don't know. Doo-doo. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Oh. Bonk. Go away, stabby guy. Stop it, stop it. There's the gun. Stabby guy. Stabby guy. Mousy mouse. Birdie bird. Mousy bird and birdie bird. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Mousy mouse. Banky bank. Stabby stab. Bricky brick. Hydrant hydrant. Flower power. Pothole. Let's just go this way. I think they wrap around, but sometimes it's, I don't know, sometimes it's intimidating when you see all these things coming at you. So I go the other way. Alright, now let's find that crook. Not sure if it's better to... Actually, I'm not sure if it wraps around. It might not. But he should be to the left. Unless he moves from game to game. There he is. No, that's not him. There he is. Just gotta get into the police station. I think we got it this time. Yay! Okay, that's the game, but you can choose the next level. It doesn't, I guess, naturally progress. You have to choose from the start here. So in this one, let's pull up the manual again. This one is closed on Mondays. It actually has a whole story behind it. That's pretty fun. I should have read them before, but let's just read this one. I thought they were the electricians, answered Nimrod Nerdon. Touche had asked. Okay, sometimes these manuals are scanned using OCR, which is like an automatic scanning. So sometimes the words are mangled, but Touche had asked maybe that is his name, asked the nervous security guard why he let two men enter the museum on an off day and then allowed them to shut off the lights. When they came back on, the men were gone. So was a priceless Ming vase. Nimrod could only remember that the button was missing on one of the perpetrator's cuffs. Oh, and it was a French cuff, he added. Touche. Or maybe his name is Touche. Clenched its teeth. Prosecution requirements. Find the button and verify it at the tailor shop. And draw arrows everywhere. No, let me wipe those out. Find the vase and return to the museum. Find Le Fiend and book him at police headquarters. Statute of limitations, 2 minutes. Locale, Upper Midtown, 32 blocks. So before we were in Midtown, 32 blocks. Now we're in Upper Midtown, 32 blocks. Yeah, this game's pretty cool. It's a fun manual. All right, so we need the button at the tailor shop, the vase at the museum, and the criminal guy, Le Fiend, at police headquarters. Vase museum, button, tailor shop. Thank you, Stu. Stu said, good game, Mark. Yeah, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream maybe after this. Maybe I'll do one more game after this. But again, I was up late last night because of nonsense. So, yeah, let's find the vase and the button. Let's go. Let's go left for some reason. There's a guy. He has nothing. Going more to the left. There's the tailor. Okay, the tailor is on the same level with the police station. Oh, there's a criminal. Wait. Oh, I can't get him. Look at that. He's being a dick. He's being a jerk. Oh, what happened? Why did I get a special chime? Did I do something? I don't think I did. But time is going down fast, it feels like. Oof. Jeez. Taylor. Gotta find this button. What's happening? I'm stuck for a minute. I don't know why. Taylor again. Oh, I went back down, I think. What happened? Shoot. This is gonna slow me down. I guess I can't go that way. Okay, I'm blocked. I'm blocked. I just figured it out. I'm a little slow. To the right of the police station. Oh. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get this. If I can get one thing, it'll be an accomplishment, I guess. If I get the button and bring it to the Taylor, perhaps. There's a criminal, but I couldn't get him, I think, because I didn't get the other things. Oh, should I be going up? I don't know. There's a vase. Did I even find the museum? I don't think so. Eh, there's no hope. You have to know where you're going, pretty much. If you have to spend time figuring it out, you're just done, pretty much. Yeah. All right, that's that. The Zacatron says, when you run out of time, your character receives total nullification at the hands of the state. Yeah, what's with the statute of limitations of 2 minutes? Imagine that you commit a crime and you have to be the police have to gather their full case against you and then arrest you within 2 minutes, or you're free to go forever. All right. I will put that aside for now. But that can be a fun game to persist at, perhaps. But not tonight. But yeah, that's definitely a neat one by Activision from 1983. And can we squeeze in one more game before I go off to beddy bye? We are down to 8 viewers concurrently. Normally, on a normal night, that would be like, wow, I got 8. But this is like, it's tapering off now. But yeah, it's all good. All right. Does anybody want to call out a game? It doesn't have to be on this list. I feel like Keystone Capers has to be played, right? And the YouTuber who also plays a lot of retro games, Brian of Brian's Man Cave, made his own Keystone Capers knockoff for Intellivision. He just he picked up the same book that I picked up from a dude named Oscar Toledo Gutierrez. He's a Mexican guy, and he made the Inti Basic. Did he make Inti Basic as well? He might have made the language even. I'm not sure, but he at least wrote the book on it. And so Brian picked that up and he's made like 4 or 5 games by now. I have not made anything yet, or at least not finished anything yet. And Mazakatron says play C64 Drilled if you're going off the list. No, when I say off the list, I mean it still has to be an Activision game for Atari, but not necessarily what you see in front of you. But yeah, I could do more Commodore another time, perhaps. I've done several Commodore streams, but I'm always happy to do more. Yeah, one day. Let's play a little Keystone Capers for now. That could be fun. I only have the PAL versions. I always feel like I shouldn't be playing the PAL versions because I'm used to NTSC, but it doesn't really matter. All right. So here we are, Keystone Capers. Yeah, let's go. You have to catch the criminal while jumping over things like bouncing balls. There's the criminal. You can go up an elevator or take the escalator. I forget. I guess it's generally the elevator. If you time it well, it's faster. But if you're like how I am here, you have to wait a long time. But generally, it doesn't matter on level 1, I don't think. But do I want to get off at level number 3 here or number 2? Probably number 3, because he's going up to the third level. There we go. Oh, he went back down. See that? I gotta go chase him now. Chase him back down. I should be able to catch him pretty easily. There he is. Oh, I can't go down there. How did he go down there? He can go down, but oh shoot, he can go the opposite way. But I can't. Yeah, Stu's telling me now. I just realized it. Oops. I think I knew that at one point, but I totally forgot about that. So, all right, so you can't go down any escalator. Ah, shoot. So I got to go down here. Okay. That was not a good move then. If I had remembered that, I wouldn't have done that. That's all right. I should be able to get him still, I think. Let's get him now. Unless he goes down again. Oh, he's going down again. Okay. So I got to go down the elevator again. I feel like I'm playing this wrong, but that's all right. Actually, I've only got 15 seconds left. Shoot. Okay, he's actually going to come right, like, on top of me. So this is, it's going to work out. Hello. What's going on? What's happening? The elevator ate me? Jeez. I guess it doesn't let you open on top of him. Because that would be too nice. All right. Let's just take the escalator. Oh, the elevator was right there. I guess I should have taken that. Fine, whatever. I already committed to my decision. You can always tell there's a distinct style to Activision games. Even like in little details like the way the score font looks. And of course there's the Activision logo usually at the bottom. Alright, I got you, Mr. Criminal. Oh, you can jump onto the escalator, says to save time. That's right. So you don't have to start at the first step at the bottom. That's cool. Shopping carts of death. So I think those things that have the radiation thing, like the glowing thing, that's supposed to be a radio, I think. At least if I remember correctly. That's what somebody told me once. I don't know if the manual says that or somebody told me that. Jump. Yeah, that's a good tip from Stu. Save a few steps. I got you, criminal. Now there's a biplane from Barnstormers. Barnstormer? Where's the elevator? Is it here? Nope, let's just go. Jump. At least I don't have to bang left and right on the controller to make him run fast. Like in Decathlon. That would be a major pain. Oh! I touched the radio, so I lost like 5 seconds or something like that. Some number of seconds. Alright, I think we got him. Pick up some random briefcase. Jump over the random bouncing red ball. Jump over the random shopping cart. Duck under the random plane. There he is. Let's get him. You're not getting away from here. Oh, how did he get all the way there? He cheated. Ah. This is a different ball. Oh, shoot. I should go under it probably. Let's try to go up this. Come on, come down, come down. What's that song playing? Did I get extra life maybe? Oh, it's going the wrong way. Crap. Oh. Damn it. Well, I kind of bungled that a bit. I thought maybe you could jump over it when it has low point, but it has such a sharp bounce. Oh. Well, I guess I'm done now. I'll see what I can do though. Yeah, there's no way. Come on. Ah, curses. That's that. Oh, it's just one life lost. Okay. Not game over. Oh, shit. I can't mess up the simple ones. Yeah, let's get under the ball this time. Oh, I bungled it again. Well, I just gotta get used to how it works. It'll take a few failures, I guess. With those biplanes, they wrap around immediately. As soon as they hit the left edge of the screen, they wrap around at the right end. So you have to be ready for that. Same thing with the shopping carts. Ah. Okay, 11 seconds to go. 10. 9. I gotta get this one right. Ah, damn it. It kind of floats at the top a bit. I gotta do that right. Shit, how do you do this? Should I go? I'm gonna go for the elevator. I don't know if it's better, but I want to try something different. He's running. I'm not gonna be able to catch him. Ah, he's gonna go down the elevator and cheat. Escalator and cheat. Oh, damn it. Alright, let's see if I can get him. Nah. Shit. Oh, you gotta duck with the ball. Okay, that's right. Thanks for the tip. There might be a chance here. There might be a chance. I feel like it's gonna be like I either fail with like being like a centimeter away from him, or I'll get him with like the last second left. Let's go, 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 go! Nah, I'm not gonna get him. Shoot. Okay, this time let's try ducking under the ball. That would be the smart thing to do. Yeah! Forgot about ducking for some reason. I forgot about the ducking. Yeah, good. That's what I was trying to do, because I'm usually running back and forth thinking I need to do that. To jump over it right. But you can just jump straight up. Yeah. Alright, we're getting you now. Hooligan Harry. Got Pitfall Harry and Hooligan Harry. Thank you for the like. Whoever just liked the stream again, I appreciate it as always. Alright, there he is. You're in my sights, mofo. Hurrah! Tackle him. That one was a pain. So I tackle him really hard. And now I learned how to duck under the ball. I'm choosing the escalator route. Oh, I blew it on the shopping cart. I wonder how many mistakes you can make. I guess it depends on the level. I'm assuming it's still possible with just one mistake on this level. But I might make another. Gah. Gah. Okay, we're gonna get him. We're on the same level as him. Pick up a random briefcase for points. Jump over these radios. Duck under the bouncy ball. Jump over the shopping cart. Duck under the biplane. Radio, radio. All right, we got him. He's in our sights. 11 seconds left. 10, 9, got him. Let's keep going. Bouncy ball. Whoa, a really fast shopping cart. Oh, it's going like 100 miles per hour. Holy crap, that's fast. Oh my god. Ah. I couldn't even think about whether I wanted to go on the elevator or not. I was just like, I don't know, I just gotta go. Stu said it's the same guy, Pitfall Harry and Hooligan Harry, because he stole all the gold and went to jail or something. Couldn't quite read the whole comment. It's pretty high intensity here. Can we get in there? Ah, shoot. I'm not sure if it's going up or down, but I was hoping I could take a ride up. That's okay, we'll get the escalator. And jump. Here we go. He's in our sights again. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, that's just death. Oh, it doesn't just make you lose 5 seconds. You just die from the biplane. Shoot. Oh, shoot, there it is. Let's get in. Oh, no. Oh, no. I bungled it again. Okay, let's go. Got to cut our losses and keep going. Oh, it's right there again. Can we do it? Are we going to go up or down? I guess I'll just take it. He's going backwards, though. Shoot. He always does that, doesn't he? He's a jerko. Man, he's going to make it. He's too smart for me. Alright, I guess I got to go back to the elevator. Guess he can only do that if he's, like, close to the center or something. Oh, shit. Alright, I lost. Well, here he comes. Can I possibly get him? He's going to the right now. No, I'm not going to get him. He'll go up the escalator and cheat again. Alright, well, it happens. That was pretty fun, though. Keystone Capers. Alright, well, I guess I should wrap it there. Unless anybody has one more game you want to really see. I'm looking for an excuse to stay up later than I should. But Keystone Capers is a lot of fun. That's a good one. I like it. A lot of the Activision games are really good. I actually thought Enduro was quite good even. I wouldn't mind playing that again. Maybe exploring Private Eye more some other time. Pitfall 2, it's a big, I'll play a little bit of Pitfall 2, but that's a big one. I'll play it a little bit. If I have it. I think I have it. But let's just check it out a little bit. It's fun. It has a great soundtrack. It's one of the most advanced games for the Atari 2600, probably. I had this for Atari 8-bit. What? Was that the same tune as Private Eye played? What's going on? Did they reuse that? Anyway, let's play. This is what I remember, yeah. Stu says, what just happened? Yeah, okay, that's not normal, is it? Something got messed up in the emulator, I guess. Oh. This might be the first game that has checkpoints that you touch. These pluses you touch, and when you die, you get flown back to it. You actually watch Pitfall Harry zoom over to it. I'm not really sure, but that seems at least the first kind of like action platformer type that has checkpoints, perhaps. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go down or not. I don't remember. I can probably pull up a map. That's how I remember beating this. I actually got an app on my smartphone, like in maybe 2011 or something like that. It was like an Activision pack, and I played this game on it. And I found it was not too bad to beat. Pretty easy to beat if you had a map in front of you. But it was nice. It was a good game. You have to get all the gold, I think, and you have to rescue 2 people, like that cat person who was at the beginning. Yeah, the dynamic music is fun. It's really cool. I fell by accident. I lost a little bit of points when I did that. You don't need all the gold? Oh, okay. Maybe I was playing as a completist last time or something. You need to rescue your niece, Rhonda, and the cat person, right? Your pet Quick Claw, that's it. Okay, Quick Claw, that's it. Can't like one of these bats like carry you at one point or something? The something diamond. Okay. Oh no, I'm falling far. Oh, the bat got me. There's balloons. That's right. You're right across the balloons. Okay. I'll just play this a few more minutes. Sometimes it's hard to catch the ladder just right. I guess you gotta stand right at the edge and press down. There you go. Not that bad. Just have to not be stupid. Probably want to explore each of those, but I'm just gonna go to the bottom. Yay, money! Wow, so many things I'm skipping by. Probably things going on. Oh, that's right. When you're falling, you can hold the direction left to right and really gradually inch yourself over. So if you fall like right on the edge, you can actually catch a platform by holding the direction. Let's see what happens. Yeah, leap of faith. Ah! Another leap of faith. Yeah, water. Do I want to go down or up? Let's go up this time. The water looks pretty dynamic. Very wavy. I have no idea where I'm going right now. I'm just fiddling around. Now, can I actually keep going left, or does that do like those rocks indicate that I can't go any farther? Yep, can't go any farther. I wasted all that time. Alright, maybe that's the time to call it. It's past my bedtime tonight, and I just wanted to check out the game a little bit. So that is Pitfall 2, played through by about 2% probably. And that's it for tonight. Thanks for making this quite a successful stream, guys. Maybe I'll do it again next week. There's probably more Activision games I could play, or I could play Activision games on a different system, or non-Activision games. I could pick a different publisher. Accolade games for Commodore, or whatever. I don't know. Let me know if you have any ideas. You can mention it in the comments. Or what I could do is I could even put a post on my channel, and you just ask the question. You know, what theme would you like to see for the next Old Goat stream? That's old games on a Thursday, and we could go from there perhaps. All right, but that's it. Thank you for watching, and yeah, maybe I'll see some of you on Saturday. Saturday is my stream where I usually have my son, Mr. Rob Bob, co-hosting, and we could play anything. We might play a newer game. We might play a board game. It could be anything, but that's all for tonight. So thank you. Let's get all romper room in here. So I see Stu, I see Bazakatron, I see Cauldron of Stardust, I see Rob, I see Dan Gomez, I see, who else did we have? I see Med Commodore, I see, I know I'm missing a few people. Oh, McCracken. Who's McCracken? Mustang McCracken, yeah. Ryan was here earlier. What a fun party we had. Mr. Pete was here. Pete only said a period the whole time, but that's okay. You don't have to say more than a period. And Eric Johnson was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, thank you all for watching. And Stu says Phil McCracken was here too. Yeah, absolutely. And thanks, Dobie. Who's Dobie? All right, so good night, everyone. See you next time. Take care.